Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm chilling. You know how it is. Like it's snowing outside for me. It's probably desert and sun, scorching hot for you. But yeah, it's chill. It's cool.
Yeah, definitely hot over here, but I'm used to it, honestly.
I imagine so. What kind of situations do you guys deal with? Do you guys deal with a certain kind of like heat stroke or
Uh,
too bad, right?
well, we mostly deal with sandstorms. A lot of
Oh.
those.
Ooh.
But it's nothing we're not used to. Sunburns, we've kind of adapted to a lot of the heat. We still use like special oils for the
Oh.
sun, but other
Oh.
than that, that's it really.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
and a
Oh,
lot of drought.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I was going to ask you, is like your skin so beautiful. I must have to ask you for this oil that you speak of because I need to glow myself. I need glow. I need glow.
I shall definitely send some oils your way.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I much appreciate. Thank you. Well, thank you everyone who come on my show. This is a fun little interview show that we talk to amazing VTubers over here and we get to know them. It's gonna be awesome. Are you excited? Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so cool. This is so cool. Don't mind. This is a brand new setup. New setup. You are one of the first people to actually check out my new interview setup. It's kind of cool, right? Do you like it? Do you
Well,
like it?
I am very honored. It looks very well.
Oh, thank
I
you, thank you.
like the modern of it. It's very gamey.
Very gaming. Because I don't know if you knew this, but totally a gamer. Totally. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Cut
Definitely
that.
an A-star gamer.
Oh yeah, totally. Very fancy. I like it. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. You get 2 mics, so like I want to make sure that everyone can hear you. So you get 2 mics over there.
Oh, can you guys hear me? You guys good?
Yep, I can hear you just fine. What, people can't hear you? What? I can hear you just fine. You guys can hear? I'll bring the alcohol. I want alcohol. Neon and honestly kind of cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It definitely fits my old theme was just like a PNG of some talk show plopped against the wall with like random mics here and there and a table. This is more to my design, my style. So whoever the person who did this did a great job. Definitely. But enough of me. We need to talk about the lovely Pharaoh herself, the queen of the desert, right? The one who loves the cheese of crackers. Obviously, I don't know how much cheese crackers were during the time of the Pharaoh, but I'm not gonna question it. I like my skin. I like my organs. I don't want to be wrapped around the rest of my body, the rest of my life. You know?
We used to make
I think.
cheese crackers like the very old-fashioned way, where we
Oh.
would like grate cheese over the crackers, and then we just ate them. It was a very delicious snack.
Fancy. I love it. Okay. Well, for those very few that's in chat right now who don't know who you are, how about you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Teuma Boomit. Many call me Teuma or Boomy. I am an Egyptian colossal goddess. It is nice to meet you. I am also a Anubis celestial jackal. And yeah, and I really like goldfish crackers.
That's always good. No, because they go in hand to hand, right? Anubis, desert, pharaoh, goddess, cheese crackers. No, I can't. They're obviously like similar. You can't have one without the other. Obviously.
Of course, it would be very sinful not to have them
Sinful? Yes, sinful. Yes. How dare you be a goddess and not like cheese crackers? How dare?
Of course.
Insert zinger here. Yes, the good zinger. You know that's a good zinger. I appreciate. Well, for those who have never been on my show before, pretty much I will ask our lovely guest here, Boomy. Okay, I want to make sure. I'm terrible with names, by the way. So
no, you're fine.
I've had people on my show who I could not ever pronounce the name, and I would not like say the name throughout the entire thing. I just keep on saying the guest.
For My name is very ancient, so you
Oh.
would say it as Teuma, like
Ta-
with O's instead of a U. Teuma.
Tauma.
And then
Oh.
Boomit.
Boom it. Boom
But I let people call me Teuma Boomy if it's
it.
easier for them.
You know what? For someone who's terrible at names, I'm just gonna call you Boomy. I'm gonna call you Boomy.
Boomy, okay.
And Will is not Booba, it's Boomy. Watch yourself.
It's not Booba.
It's not Booba, it's Boomy.
You dare glance?
How dare, how dare. Okay, so let me see. Just looking back on things, it was bringing the alcohol. I have a question for her. How was your sleeves doing? How was your sleeves doing?
How are my sleeves doing?
I want you to try and do a pickup line right now. But anyway,
I think my sleeves are okay.
yeah,
I don't wear sleeves,
yeah, no,
but
you don't have no
I think
sleeves.
they're okay.
You know what? I agree. You know, I think your sleeves are perfectly fine. Totally good.
Thank you.
But yeah, for the people at home, I'm gonna be asking slaves. Oh, you did not say slaves. Do you
Oh,
have
but
slaves? Are they just
I
cool
don't.
people? Oh,
Oh, I don't. They're talking
oh,
about Egypt from humans' perspective. So,
oh.
little history fact, Egyptians did have slaves, but not in the way that the United States had them. It's just more of a class thing. If you were poor, you worked. If you were not poor, you had a house and you just watched from a distance eating grapes. Gods did not have slaves, though.
Oh, they have worshippers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, worshippers. Yeah. So your worshippers are probably back at home trying to find you some grapes and some cheese crackers and help you with those
Yeah.
pyramids, right?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. All right, cool. I like it. All right. Well, how about this? For those who have not seen my show before, I'll be asking 15 lovely questions to our lovely guest right here, Boomy, and we're going to pretty much get to know her. We're going to ask her questions based off of how she got into streaming. We'll ask her some questions for like maybe some plans down the road. We're going to talk about her body. And when I mean her body, I'm talking about her design of a body. Obviously.
Everybody?
Say so. We'll all say so here, right? Probably all say so. That's why we don't talk about a casting couch. This is behind her. It's not that kind of show, I promise you. Only for the Patreons. Only for the Patreons. That's gonna be behind the scene Patreon fans only. And then we're going to go into like kind of things that she sees in the Vtuber community and some fun tidbits and knowledge to learn about our special Boomy over here. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. We also have this little spin the wheel right here. This little guy right here. This little guy is going to be on all the time, and you guys can hit the channel redeem button to spin the wheel, like how our Thick Link did just a little bit ago. So we're gonna actually start our questions off with a spin. But before we do, Boomy, do you have any questions before we get started?
No, brain empty right now.
Brain empty? No worries. You're totally good. You can have the most brain empty. I will do all the work. All you have to do is be adorable and answer any questions that you can answer. Sounds good?
I can definitely do that.
Cool. Awesome. Now let's get started with the first spin of the day, which is going to be a fun one. These questions, she knows all the questions I have asked her already, but she has not seen any of these questions, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh,
and don't worry, none of these are going to dox you or I was gonna say embarrass you, but
no.
I do need to hear an embarrassing story from you.
Okay.
It sounds like you thought one right off the bat.
Yeah. So many know me as a crybaby. I cry over everything. I cry over literally everything. I do not know why. Many of the other gods tease me for it, but we're not gonna talk about that. But
We'll talk about the other gods. Nah.
So there was a time where I was like, you know, where you have those mornings that are just terrible, like your shirt getting caught on the door handle or something, or you stub your toe. So I was having one of those moments. Oh my god, my hair was a mess. Waking up, it was just everything was wrong. Stomach was hurting. So I'm walking downstairs, right? And I make it to the kitchen and I'm craving some grapes. And so I open the fridge, I get some grapes, and I'm just enjoying my grapes. And like, I'm taking everything in and I save so I see a certain grape, and when you see like a certain part of the food, and it's gonna be the best part, and so you save it for later. So I saw like the juiciest, most voluptuous grape, and I was like, I'm gonna save that for last. So as I'm eating the grape, I'm like, okay, I'm on my last grape now. So I pick it up, and as I'm eating it, I drop it on the
No! You
and
as you eating it too.
like my whole world just stops. And then suddenly, like, I just break down into tears. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This isn't true.
Oh, the great.
Like, no, like I was crying as if I was like, as it was the end of the world. I was like,
Oh,
oh my goodness, I can't do this anymore. And then like my sister comes along. She's like, what are you crying for? I thought that was like a wolf mating call. Like, it was
and my
generally like the
stepsister.
worst day, but that's like
Oh,
my favorite story to tell because it's just like I can't believe I cried that hard over a grape. And so, yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. It's okay. It's okay. I know those grapes are very hard to get. Your
No,
worshipers work really hard to get those grapes for you.
they
Um.
only come at a certain season too.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. it's,
It's
it's
okay.
it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. There'll be more grapes. There'll be more grapes. You don't need to cry. You don't need to cry. No. And crying is actually good for you. Like because as you get older, it's harder to cry. Did you know that?
Oh,
As you get older, it's harder and harder to cry. And so you need to so cry as much as you can now, but then save those tears for the future, for
oh yeah.
future things.
Wise words, wise
Wise words.
words.
Yeah. Every now and
But
then,
sometimes,
I'm not always talking about sussy things. Only wise words.
oh, murder.
What? Great murderer.
I
Debatable
am not
murder.
a great murderer. Okay, it
Great
slipped
murderer.
out of my nails and onto the floor, and I stared at it. And like this was my face like the entire time. I was I was just like sitting over here like
Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, so sad. So sad.
like oh my goodness.
So Beck, is that my stepsister? Whoa, step bro. Is that you, step bro?
Oh
So
my gosh,
stepsister?
stepbrother. What are you
Oh.
doing here?
Whoa, stepbrother. Oh. Do you guys get into mishaps of getting stuck every now and then?
That's actually like really funny, and I'll explain that
Oh,
like
wait.
later on down the questions.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, there is actually a stepbrother. Help, stepbrother. I'm stuck situation. Oh, I gotta get to that part. Vacuum cleaner first to right. Yes. That's why I have a cat for. He eats all my grapes off the floor.
Oh my god, my chihuahua. Like
I know
she
it's
will
cool.
she will sit there and wait for you, just staring at you with such a menacing eyes, waiting for you to drop something. And as soon as you drop it, you just see her little nails clicking against the floor.
You know what? I know the feeling. I know the feeling. My cat, what he likes to do is that I will eat something and he will like chill around the area. And when I leave to take the stuff off, he will jump on the table and like look around and see if there's any scraps I dropped. It's like, no, stop it. No, I'm a clean eater. I promise.
Oh,
I don't know.
no, I didn't let her eat the grape, but she definitely got a good lick or two in.
Ah, no. At least it didn't go super waste. You had a
Yeah,
little
no,
bit of it, and then the dog had a little bit taste, so it wasn't murdered. It was okay. It was okay.
he's okay.
Don't feed the dogs grapes. No, don't. And it looks like the king is here as well. Oh, we have royalty over here too. Jeez, nice, nice. Do the other gods bully or tease you? Cause if they give you trouble, I'll give them personal beating. Oh snap! Look at this, Vixie got your back.
Um, So, some of the other gods do tease me because I have short-term memory loss.
Oh,
And so I forget things rather easily. You know those moments where like you walk through a door and you can't remember why you go? It's kind
yeah.
of like that for me, but a little more extreme. And so my brother Sobek is definitely one of the ones who do that.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, okay. No, no, I like it, I like it. So he makes you forget some things, like how you guys are not actually related sometimes. You know.
No, literally.
Well, if you're short-term memory loss, do you remember my name? Oh, it's written there. Shoot, darn it. Never mind.
Uh,
You're not supposed
uh,
to remember my name. No. Darn it.
uh,
Oh.
uh, uh.
Ah.
Wait, wait, I got it.
Wait, do you not actually remember my name?
Chick, Chico, Chick,
Yeah.
Chico.
I was gonna be like, shoot, I need to cover up my name. It's right in front of my screen. It's okay. I know the feelings. Bubby,
Bubby,
Bubby.
Bubby,
Your
Boomy,
name? Boomy.
Boomy,
See, I can do
Boomy.
it. I always have to do it. I have to. I'm
Welcome
one
to
of
the
the
club.
teasers. Oh, you tease the lovely one. That's the thing I had to keep reminding her of, that you always tease her. Well, no, if you're the teaser, you don't want her to remember, because then you can keep on making her fall for the same joke over and over again.
You don't know how many times he's done that to me. You know that joke where like people will be like, "Oh, you have something on your shirt," and you look down, and then they hit you in your nose, and they flick like upwards. Oh, I hate that.
Wow, that's
I go through it every
old.
time.
That's old school right there. How old are you
Um,
yet? You're like 8 million years old. I don't know how
I
pharaohs. How old pharaohs are.
I'm 5 billion years old.
5 billion. Wow. Well, I'm definitely a baby compared to you. Definitely a baby. Definitely. Reminding her of the
No,
relationship thing. Ah, yeah. You need to remind her of the relationship thing. But every now and then, you just have to be like, oh yeah, we're totally not related anyway. Shape or form. Anyway.
sometimes I do forget. I'm not
Ah.
even gonna let you.
Oh
But
well.
tell it it's not what you think.
Oh yeah, sure. I see how it is. Sus. Baby, a baby. I mean it. I'm gonna have to use that. Yeah, baby. Do the baby.
Baby.
Baby. I love it. Oh, I have 2 words. Oh, washing machine. Oh, so there's
What?
been stuck
Oh,
moments. Oh,
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 hi.
story.
Oh, I didn't know that they had washing machines back over in the desert, but you know what? They had to wash it somewhere, and someone has to
we
get stuck somehow.
we come a long way in time.
Ah, I
We
see.
recently received washing machines from the Americans.
Oh, the Americans. I'm American. I'm American. I'm American. So
We
you
have
got it from
received them
us.
from the Americans.
So yeah.
Yes.
So you got washing machines from us. And then you got video. I think it's so big. Found the video online. So I guess this is how it happened. Watch. This is what I imagined happened. Okay. So Sobek was on the internet and saw some very cultured stuff on the internet, and he was like, "Hey, stepsis, do you want to get this thing called a washing machine?" And you like, oh, what is that? Like, here, I'll show you. You go inside of it. You're like, this is all the things you can clean. But no washing machines that she could fit into, at least. What?
So
She can't fit into it?
but how we ran into a washing machine. So when it was given to us by the Americans, we were told that it washes our clothing. And we were like, oh, neat. And so they showed us how to put it inside, but they never showed us how to turn it on. And so we put it inside, and like my servants like would just stare at it, like waiting for it to do something. And I would stare at it, waiting for it to do something. Like they would even kick it too. To try and make it do something, but we couldn't get it to work. And so I think that's when Sobek looked up the word washing machine.
Oh. And did you guys not have any filters on there? Just a washing machine?
I'm guessing not, because the things that I had to do was embarrassing.
Oh.
Anywho.
Anywho, that's an interesting question. What is one type of machine or device that would bewilder or confuse? What device would confuse you? I would say like a cell phone, maybe, or a camera.
Let's see. What is when I visited America? What really confused me? The
We have a
thing
lot of things that are very confusing.
uh, billboard.
A billboard.
It was
So,
like this giant. It was basically a bigger version of a cell phone, and I didn't
oh,
understand it because you couldn't make calls on it. They were still trying to update me on nowadays lifestyles, I guess, and I just didn't understand it quite much. Oh, and I don't understand the Wissenger
tab.
sauce thing.
Worcestershire sauce.
Wissenger sauce? Forget it, English.
What? It's not English. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire. I don't think that's English. I gotta say, I don't think that's English because I can't even say that either. But I can't say normal words. Also breaking the fourth wall a little bit. Miss Boobit, Bobbit, Boopity Bobbity Boo. You're staticking in the background a little bit.
I am.
Every now and then.
Let me fix this here. I think that's what it is. Okay.
Cool. But yes, tablet is a giant cell phone. It's really interesting. I would recommend calling on it because you'll look very weird with a giant screen on your ear. You know what I mean?
Oh, we have tablets, but they're made of stone.
Yeah, this one, a lot thinner, not as durable, and you can't really write on it. Well, you could. Depends on what it is. But yeah. Don't worry, I'll show you the tablet world. I will show you the world. Magic. It's pronounced this. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Is that how you? Can you help me with this? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Forget it. I'm sticking with it.
That's totally fine. But I want to say I'm pretty sure that's not an American sauce. I'm pretty sure we got that from like Europe or someone, or Germany. Some of them. Washing machine sauce. They're still like on the washing machine part.
They really want to know the story of that one.
I know, right? They want to go into detail. Again, you have to join our Patreon. For that one. We'll get into all the details of all the family antics that you guys always love to deal with. All right. Well, how about we get into the first question of the night? How about that? Sounds good? Cool.
Yeah.
The first question I'd like to ask you is why and when did you want to get into streaming?
I remember back in the year of the first 1 billion. So, I was very young cubbing, and I really wanted to entertain people. Sure, being a goddess is nice and all, but entertaining them was like a big thing I wanted to do. And so as the time went by and I grew into an older goddess and grew into the newer times, I ran into streaming. I ran into many Twitch streamers, as they call them, such as like the Anime Man or someone named Iron Mouse.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, how interesting. And then I ran into a YouTuber named Kizuna Ai. Now, from what I know, she's basically the mother of VTubing. And I was so intrigued because I loved just the idea of it, virtually streaming without having to show yourself. And so I was like, I'm gonna stick my hand into this pond and see how I swim. And so far, it's been pretty good. I started streaming probably a year ago on an app called Reality. I don't recommend, but it's really decent. I grew a decent following of 18,000 followers.
Wow.
And it was generally fun. I got to meet so many friends, like friend Val and Saki and Boo.
Aww.
And they have been my besties forever and have been teaching me. They're like my big sisters.
Oh, nice.
And now I just started streaming on Twitch not a couple months ago. And everything's just been going from there.
Nice. Well, that sounds like a really cool little thing. The app was called Reality. I never heard that before.
Reality. Yep. It came out not too long ago, I should say. Yeah. Wait, it's only a couple years old. 2 years, 3. I can't remember.
Are people able to still like go on to that?
Oh yeah, it's still popular and thriving.
Well, I wonder why I've never heard of it. What do you like? Is it just like Twitch? Is it just really just like Twitch?
It's it's a little
Ish,
it's a
ish,
lot different. It's
ish.
like a gacha game. You can basically decorate an
Oh.
avatar based on so there were gachas that you can get clothing from, and so they would put those clothing on those avatar and you can stream to other players.
Hmm. That's interesting. Kind of reminds me of the the one 3D thing of MIU
Um
as
uh
IM
IMVU?
the IMBU. It's kind of reminds me of that thing. You like have an avatar and you go into like virtual worlds. I remember that was a big
Yeah.
thing back in the day. I don't know if it's still a big thing, but yeah, I remember that.
Mm.
Wow, wow, you guys are old school fans. Then you won the
Mm.
1,800 or 1,800. Wow, that's a lot of people. It sounds like a lot of people actually transferred over to Twitch too. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, a lot of my friends from reality definitely either stopped streaming or transferred to Twitch or YouTube, and I am honestly very proud of them and how far they have gotten, and watching them grow, create designs, and just meet new friends and get really far.
Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, okay. Now my question is, you're not on reality anymore.
No, I am not.
Now, why is that?
Reality, unlike Twitch, Twitch has moderators to make sure everybody's on their best behavior, versus reality had zero moderators whatsoever. And so people definitely use very inappropriate language,
Ooh.
and a lot of drama would start over the basic things of everybody looks the same, I guess. And
Wait,
so,
Skulls
but
just
like I said, it
subscribed.
was a gotcha
Thank
game,
you.
so everybody was bound to have the same outfits. And so
Hmm.
things like that would start, and I didn't need that in my circle. And I knew in order to grow into my streaming career, I definitely did have to move on.
Mhm. Well, I'm glad you moved on, and I'm also glad that a lot of people got carried over and keeps watching you because it seems like you're very entertaining so far. Very
I'm
nice. Very
glad
nice.
I'm able to entertain, and I'm glad that many who came from reality came to support me here, honestly. And it's amazing.
That's good. That's good. Also, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Much appreciated. Like, much appreciate. Much appreciate. Reality was very unscape reviz.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
Unsupervised? Oh, yeah. Very
Unsupervised stuff.
unsupervised.
Thank you, Stella. Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like kind of like the Wild West, the beginner mode for streamers. It seems like. So I
Oh,
definitely see that.
yeah.
I remember when
Definitely.
Bubby.
Like, if you wanted to get used to certain aspects of streaming, reality is definitely the place to go.
I'll get used to it.
Yeah, if you want to get used to certain aspects of streaming, like, drama and stuff like that, reality is definitely, I wouldn't recommend no one starting there, but like, definitely as a veteran from there, it definitely got you prepared for a lot of things.
True. Well, I'm glad you prepared. You had to fight the toxicity off with a stick.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah. Oh, yeah. We have made it far.
Dang, that's crazy. I never heard of it. I will probably never will go into that. Sounds like it's not the most funnest place. And you know, I like it here. I like it here. Yeah, there's some cons, definitely some cons here, but you know, it sounds like it's not as bad. It's not as bad.
That's it.
Cool. Well, second question for you. Second question to go over into. So, what do you like the most about being a VTuber gamer?
I like the designs,
Mm.
mainly. I am going to college soon for character design and animation, as well as comic creation. And when I stepped into the VTuber sphere, it definitely made my heart go like, woof.
Doki doki. Whoa. Hey.
And I was just so excited seeing so many people's designs and personalities go along with those designs. And it definitely inspired me. It also showed me that, like, from a young age where you used to pretend to be characters from fantasy, like a king or a knight or princess or a wizard, you can bring that to life in your own way. And so being a VTuber definitely brought the inner child in me back to life, I should say.
Aw, that's so cool. I like that. I like that. Okay, cool, cool. I love to see this college thing go, like blossom for you. Maybe you can actually work on maybe some modeling, maybe some rigging down the way. Do some really cool animations.
I am currently practicing making models, and
Oh,
I have a child already that
you
is
have a
currently
child.
in the
Whoa.
creation.
Whoa. Step bro, what happened? What happened? What happened? I thought you only did that one washing machine thing. That one time. One time. I'm making a joke. I'm talking about the different kind of making child. But the model parts, what's that going on?
For like cutting
It's okay.
models and stuff like that, definitely a hassle, I should say. It is not an easy job.
Oh, I bet. Tell
It
me
will
what was
definitely
like
get you sweating.
making your first model for someone. What was your first? What was your first? What was it like?
Um, as I'm actually on my first model, and
Oh.
I've made practice models in the past, but this first one is definitely a bit harder because, it's not your own custom thing, it's what the customer wants. And so it's a bit difficult when it comes to separating the model's layers, because you got hair strands, you got eyes and sparkles and everything, like every little detail moves, or how much they want to move anyway.
Mhm.
And so it definitely can be difficult. You have to think about a lot of things, like while you're cutting the model and separating it, you have to think of, oh, what would it look like when it moves? And so there's a lot of things to consider.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. So do you do a lot when you stream? Do you play a lot of video games, or do you do a lot more arty streams?
I do a lot more art streams,
Mm.
but I'm definitely trying to get more into games. Recently, I was playing Minecraft and Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Oh.
And Tiny Tina Wonderland, highly recommend if you are someone into D&D. Um, and yeah, I'm trying to get more into the gaming scene. I love art, but definitely have to take a break from it and give my viewers a bit of spiciness or something new.
Spiciness. You guys hear that? You guys need the spiciness. You need the spiciness in your life. I like it. I like it. Okay, okay. Then there'll be some questions that we'll get into, like maybe your future goals and what you want to do later on. But first, one question I have for you. Don't take this wrong way, but you are a VTuber, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Egyptian VTubers out there, aren't there?
Yeah, that is
Cool.
true.
That is true, true. Change is the spice of life. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. um, if you what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out from the other Egyptian kind of VTubers out there?
History.
History. Oh, you know
As
your
I've
stuff.
seen many Egyptian VTubers who like do singing and different things, but I haven't seen any do history facts.
Hmm.
And I am in love with history so much.
Oh.
And I definitely try my best to give as many Egyptian history facts as I possibly can.
Hmm.
On my Twitter, there is a um videos I have of telling 3 spicy Egyptian facts.
Ooh, spicy.
And so that's just my thing. I love telling history. I love giving people a taste of a culture they've never really been in and letting them see the history of it.
I like it. I like it. Okay, okay. I'm looking at it right now, actually. Yeah, you also have this giant dude with the biggest freaking six packs I've ever seen in my life. My God. Wow. The things you have on your Twitter feed. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Ooh, wow. Dang. The things that's on her Twitter. Wow. I'll get off of it. Might have to look at it later, but I'm just saying. I thought I was sus. I
I
don't
am
know.
not sus. It's just when I see a
Mm,
very,
I know
very
that guy looked pretty.
um
Let's just say you can pretty much grind meat on those abs. Oh my
I
God.
know. Isn't he dreamy?
See? History smarts. Yes, I know. We went from, yes, I'm very smart when it comes to history to, oh my God, the guy's abs. I drool. I love it. All right. Well, I want to ask you. I definitely want to ask you, like, what kind of like history facts you have. But let's go into a spin first. Let's go into a spin. So we have a spin.
Dang.
So let's go to a spin really quick to ask another random question. What happened to the old boy X Pharaoh? Oh, you had
Oh,
an
that's a
old boy
story
X Pharaoh.
for lore time.
Oh yes, we'll go into the lore very soon, later today. But first, the most important question of the stream. Most important question. Favorite pizza toppings.
I'm a supreme type of girl. I love
Oh.
everything. I love olives. I love like onions. I don't like pineapples though. I mean,
Good. Good.
don't okay,
Good.
okay.
Wait.
Don't get me wrong here. Don't
Well,
get me wrong here. I'm not saying that the pineapple is truly terrible. Like it's not as bad as everybody makes it seems, but it's definitely not my cup of tea. Um, and so yeah, I just have everything on my pizza except for pineapples.
you don't have the sugar coated, miss. You don't have to be kind. You say what you want to say. Pineapple on pizza is disgusting, and people who
It's
like
bad.
pineapple on pizza are also disgusting.
If it tickles your fancy, sure. I'm not gonna judge, but I'm a judge.
I'm gonna judge just a wee bit. I don't want to judge, but I'm
Judge
judging.
a little
Just a
bit.
little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, no worries. I'm also a meat lover myself. Oh my god,
Oh,
all my man boobs. Oh, it looks like so big. Checked out your Twitter
man,
full time. That's why. Right, man. But yeah, I know. Well, so here's the thing. Okay, I've been doing this show, for about 2 years now, a little over 2 years. And I've had people on my show from all over the world. I've had people from the United States, obviously. I had people from Japan, from Netherlands, from the Europe, from the Thailand. I had people from Singapore, people from Australia. I've had people all over the place. And for what I have figured out is that pineapple on pizza sucks in the United States. Everywhere else is actually really good.
yeah. I mean, the pineapple on pizza on American pizza can definitely make it soggy-ish, or sometimes whenever I'm when I was in my bad day,
Trust me,
I
we
would
all
eat
have
a
those.
pineapple. I have eaten like plenty of pineapples on pizza just because I was hungry. Not out of will, but there have been moments where I would like take a bite and be like, it's not that bad. But then other bites would be like, oh jeez.
Ugh. Okay, I see now. Alright, well, I don't know, for me, like, so, when it comes to soggy pineapple, like, I don't like pineapple on pizza because the first time I ever had pineapple on pizza, like, it was still soggy from the juice. They took the
Oh,
pineapple out of the can,
yeah.
and so it was nasty. And I remember one day I did a subathon, and one of the sub goals was me ordering pineapple on pizza. And so I did, I ate it on stream. There's actually a clip on it on my channel. One of my viewers who lives outside the United States looked at it and she was like, wait, why is there so much pineapple on this pizza? And I'm like, that's what it comes with. And then she sent me a picture of her pineapple on pizza, and it looks like their pineapple on pizza is always dry. Like, it's not actually like it's more of like a texture kind of thing. It's not actually something you can really taste. Crazy.
I'm gonna need to go visit over there real quick
Yeah.
if they're making it correctly.
I guess so. I know. One day I want to travel. It's been like a lifelong dream to travel across the world, to different places. And one of the places I want to go to is Italy, because apparently, freaking best pizzas in the world. So I gotta go. I'll have a pineapple pizza over there. I'll definitely.
I definitely go for pastas.
Ooh, pasta.
Really
Yeah,
good.
I know. I'll definitely be down for pastas. Don't get me hungry. We need to stop on this topic. Can't get hungry. But yeah, going back to your history of the Pharaoh stuff, give me your favorite fun fact about Egypt, or history. Let's just say history. Fun fact about history.
Fun fact about history. Let me think.
Your favorite fun fact.
Oh, I have one.
That's adorable. Ow! I know, that sounds adorable to me.
So back then, this is an Egyptian fact. Back then, when ladies were on their Crimson River of the month, men could actually get the chance to take off of work and comfort them and stay home.
Aw.
and sometimes, or if they couldn't stay home, they did get chances to go visit their wife to make sure they were okay.
Mhm. You know, I can see that. Like, I don't know how severe it is because I've never dealt with that personally. Just
Hmm.
saying. But I imagine if you don't take care of it, you could like get really injured or even die, right?
Well,
Like
you
I
won't
don't know.
die, but it's definitely unsanitary.
Yes. Well, I imagine 5 billion years ago, it would definitely not be as good as it is like today.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. But
The husband
it
better
was
be there
better than
for her.
in England times.
Oh, I imagine so. What happened in the England times?
Did you know that in many years in England, they only bathe sometimes maybe once or twice a year?
Why? What?
So
That's
the
nasty.
concept of bathing constantly was not really a big popular thing in England for a long time. For example, when colonizers came over to America as well as in Africa, many colonizers were taught by the natives on how to bathe properly.
Hmm. Wow. So they're pretty much like anime weebs.
Yeah, they were very stinky. Very,
Yeah,
very
I
stinky.
see.
Like imagine like you're so used to everybody smelling like fresh or didn't have no scent, and then these people just came waddling onto your land smelling like sewer, and you're just like, what in
What?
God's name
No, trust me,
are you
I can relate.
doing?
I've been to Anime Expo, so I totally can relate. Totally can relate. But yeah, no, I can see that. I'd be like, ew, what the frick's that smell? Is that you? What the
Well,
frick, dude?
I remember
Origin
my
of
first
dog water.
convention.
Oh, I see.
When I went to my first convention, oh,
Ooh, ooh.
oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Let's say there's a reason why that's still a stereotype.
no, like I
Feels
went,
wrong.
right? And everybody was smelling good, okay? But then, as
Oh
I'm
no.
chilling throughout the day, someone walks by me and my face just go like,
Oh, oh. This, I can imagine. I can imagine.
oh, it was bad. Luckily, at the convention, like someone sold like deodorants, like for
That's like
people, like
smart.
there was like somebody like there was this lady and like she would sell the deodorants for like $1.
You know what? You know that's smart. You know, I feel like that's really good business practice. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Smart. Yes, yes. Therefore, husbando needs to be bear needs. Therefore, the husbando better be there for her. I agree. I like that first thing. I like that. Go support your loved one. You go support your
Uh,
girl. Gotta go support your
uh,
girl. Always support your girl. Always support your girl. And it looks like Ron has a very good thing for Egyptian aesthetics. So that's actually really cool. Very good, very good. We'll actually talk about your model very soon. Very soon. I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to get too sus. Too sus. The concerned mother about others and how they smell. I know, right? But I know. I feel like you would. Yo, yo, we'll get into that soon, and we'll get into her. Model very soon. But first, let's have a nice little treat for the guest here in chat. Chat. This is a nice little sweet treat for you for coming onto this stream and supporting your lovely goddess over here. Her personality. Yes, we're going to be we're going to go really deep in her personality. Explore detail in much detail. Her personality, definitely. But first, are you looking forward to playing any games this year for your stream?
oh, yes, yes, yes. So
So big.
one game I definitely wish to play on stream is God of War Ragnarok.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really
I've
good one.
always loved the God of War series, and I've been a big fan because I guess since I'm a big old nerd for history and different aspects of history told in a fantasy sense as well, seeing that game was like a I must
I
play.
must play. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I would love to see you play it too. And maybe it'd be cool to like, watch you play and point out like history facts. Be like, oh snap, that actual stats right there is actually a symbol of this one person who does this one thing. That'd be kind of cool to watch.
Oh,
That'd be cool. Also, it'd be cool to see you like play some Assassin's Creed games. You know?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so when I was very little tater tot,
They
I
little,
used to play
a little Pharaoh.
Halo games a lot.
Oh,
I used to play Oh, I love the Halo series. Still one of
nice,
my
nice.
favorite series of all time. And I would used to watch my brother play Assassin's Creed. And I never really stuck my hand. Like I've played it only a couple times with my brother, but never really individually. So I did at some point want to buy all the Assassin's Creed game and play it as a series on my channel.
You should. You should. I recommend it. I think you'll love it a lot. And again, I would love to see you just point out different history like facts about the place. I think that would be really cool. That'd be really cool. I like that. Cool. Well, would you ever want to play some games with your fans?
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I would. I definitely want to play because I've played Minecraft with my fans. I have.
Oh,
I
okay.
played Minecraft with a lot of my viewers, and that was really fun. I've played Animal Crossing with my viewers and friends. I want to play Fall Guys as well as Among Us. And I mainly want to do a lot of rivalry games,
Are you
like
sure
with
about that?
friends.
You sure about
Yes,
that?
I am very, very competitive. I may
Oh.
not look like it, but like in Fall Guys, I will literally put you off. I'm sorry. I love
Buh,
you though.
buh, buh.
Oh
Shut up.
yeah, we played Smash Bros too. Oh my
Oh,
god, I was getting my
nice.
behind whooped because I'm not really good at Smash Bros, but it was very fun to learn.
You need to go on Elora's stream some more then. She's really good at the
Hmm.
smashing. Very good, very good. Um, wasn't one of the more recent ones set in the desert? In the desert, not dessert, desert. I wish Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed was set it in some kind of dessert. It'd be delicious. Uh,
Dessert.
I know. Every time I say dessert, oh desert, I think of dessert. Sometimes my brain will just rewire it as dessert. That'd be a completely different kind of thing. But
Mhm.
yes, I think Soul actually just said it. It was Assassin's Creed Origins, which is made in Egypt. So that'd be a cool one to see.
I I know that you said that because I haven't seen the recent Assassin's Creed, so I'm gonna be in there like writing down notes that I should mention on stream. Be like, oh, I know that
I
symbol.
know
That's
that.
for Anubis, and this one's
Newest.
for Osiris.
Osiris! Oh my god! I'd love to see it. That'd be cool. I would love to see you play it. I think you would like it a lot. The newest one is Valhalla, and there's gonna be a new one coming out. That's called Mirage, which I think is supposed to be like Middle
Middle
Eastern
Eastern.
one. I think I'm pretty
Uh,
sure. I could be wrong. And then they are making some new Assassin's Creed games. Some that's going to be in like the witch and the Salem witch trials. There's going to be one for China, Japan, and a night one. I think I heard the night one.
oh my goodness,
Yeah,
I would be so excited for the Salem witch trials the most.
that's gonna be a
That's
cool
like
one.
one of my second favorite history genres to study.
You should. I think that'd be really cool to see. I would love to see like kind of like supernatural stuff like that. As someone like
Oh,
me, I am a certified freaking weeb, so I would love to see Japan. I love to see Japan one.
hmm.
Like feudal Japan, yeah, feudal Japan. And apparently leaks actually came out not that long ago. I
Uh-huh.
that apparently the new Assassin's Creed Japan one, which is called Assassin's Creed Code Red. They're actually going to go back to the traditional Assassin's Creed style games and be more stealth-like, like hiding
Oh,
bodies, hiding in tiny grass. Take
oh
out
yeah, I
fire so you can
remember.
sneak around. So I think that'd be kind of cool. So I'm
I
looking
love
forward to it.
that.
I think you'll like it. I think you should play it. Definitely play it. Now, this is not part of the questions, but because you're an artist, do you have
Mm,
any commissions that you're working on right now that you would like to talk about? Some interesting things
oh,
you might be working on?
sure, sure. So currently I have a commission for a character design sheet for a VTuber.
Oh.
Um, let me think. So basically, I do a lot of commissions
Mhm.
for a lot of POCs, also known as people of color. Um, and I definitely am exploring, but this design so far is definitely my favorite so far. It's a male too, and I don't
Oh.
usually design a lot of males, so this was a very exciting project for me to do. And he is like a ninja, but like more of like a brute rather than stealthy. And I think it's really cool. And the coolest feature about it for me is that um I don't know, like, so if as many of you know, like if you've seen like black people, like their hair might be short and like in a wavy type of pattern. I was drawing that and I was like, oh my god, I love this so much. It's so simple, but it's so cool looking.
I like it. I like
And
it.
yeah, and so that's really my favorite commission by far. And I'm having another upcoming one.
Ooh.
It's with my future VTuber family, I should say. I'm not gonna give
Oh.
any names out, but
Oh, future.
uh,
Ooh.
they wanted me to draw a family picture of like all of us hanging out together. And so I'm still deciding on poses, but so far I'm going with like a beach setting.
Mhm. I would love to
Mm.
see that. I can't wait to see it. I want to see. I want to see. That'd be fun to see. Cool. Awesome. Is the guy gonna be modeled off of that one person on Twitter? A ninja version?
No,
You said he's
I,
like a
I,
buff guy.
the buff guy, I don't really know. I just kind of co-retweeted it because like I saw his necklace and it looked for more of like a Egyptian or like an African tribe or like the way it was beaded. And I was like, hubba,
Hubba
hubba.
hubba. Hey yo, go for it. I love it. All right. Well, so the model is not gonna be like that though, right? It's gonna be like not as like buff or big.
He's definitely, what would you call the body type? Definitely like, he looks like he goes to the gym, but like he's not like super like all might buff.
Okay, so
He's
he's
just like
so he,
a
he's
simple,
healthy buff, but not like over
yeah,
buff. Okay, okay,
yeah.
makes sense, makes sense. All right, cool, cool. So, what's some of the challenges you had to deal with when it comes to making models for people?
Challenges I've had making
Models.
models.
Mm-hmm.
Whew,
Ooh,
would
yep.
definitely be the different no, the different designs. And
Mm.
the hard part is like some of my customers like generally don't have any references for me to work off of. Like they'll just describe it in words and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Like I like request like, pictures and stuff like that. And like they'll send me like one picture. I'm like, "No, no, sweetie, I need like 100 pictures of like references you want. Please." And then like they'll give me references, but then they'll forget like the color palette. So I'll draw what they want, but I'm like, okay, no, what about the colors? And like then they'll take time to look for colors, and I'm like, oh boy. So that's the only thing I would say, like for future customers, just to like have like a nice portfolio of what you want ready. Or if you are going to describe things, like make it very, very detailed.
I agree. I agree. That's actually really good. That's a good thing to think about because, like, I feel like a lot of people when they ask people to do commission work for like the characters or models or anything like that, you assume you can somehow read their mind and know exactly what they're thinking of. But obviously, you just look at some random person, and you're like, I want cute anime girl, and you don't like.
Like,
What?
oh my god, I've I've had some customers like that. I'm like, okay, you want cute anime girls, so I got that down, but like, what is their body type? How long do you like? What do you want their face to look like?
Cute.
What do you want their hair to look like? And
Cute.
so
You want
that's
it
where
all to
like
be
the thing
cute.
comes in. Yeah, cause like I'll like get those customers that are like very like vague. They're like, okay, I want this, and this, and then I'll draw it out. And no, they like this is why I say go into detail or give me references because like at the beginning of my commissions, they wouldn't tell me how tall the character was or
Oh.
nothing. And so like say I would draw them like super short or like a regular height and they'll be like, "No, they're taller." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Well, so keep that in mind, everyone. Maybe you should put that in your bios. Like, make sure when you come up to me with suggestions for character models, have a lot of references so that I can get a better idea of who you want me to do.
Provide provide portfolio
Portfolio,
references.
please do it. Please do it. All right, cool. I like it. I like it. All right, so this is the moment a lot of people have been waiting for, including Solbeck, and that is your body. We want to talk about your body for a little bit.
My body.
Your body.
What do you wanna know about my body?
Whoa, well, there's a lot of things I could, but you know what? Again, Patreon, guys, Patreon. Um, but the main thing actually, oh no, the main thing actually is that I want to know what's the thoughts that went into your model when you were first designing him.
Oh, okay. So I like gold. I
Oh,
love gold so much, and I liked history. And so, oh, if I were to like describe my old design, it was very futuristic-ish mixed with like ancient, and I was like, I want to go more ancient than futuristic. Um, and so like her design, like the inside of her hair, like was teal. That's where I got the idea for my teal ears.
hmm.
I kept the teal ears, but I took out the teal in her hair. As well as her necklace, her neck brace. Uh, that has changed a lot. There was like way more on her neck brace before, and now it's like more simpler. Um, so other things like the drape that I'm wearing, like around my waist, that definitely went under the most construction,
Mhm.
because I went from like a technological look to a more
Traditional.
traditional look with patterns and stuff.
Mhm. All right, well, let's see your body for a little bit. So come
Okay,
on,
okay.
so come over.
Let me show you the body. Okay.
I wonder if I can. Let me see something. I'm going to.
Let me
Um,
zoom in a bit.
yeah. So, um, what would happen if I do this? Nope, I just removed the casting couch. Never mind. We gotta keep that up there. We gotta keep that up there. Cool. Okay. Dem abs though. Oh my god, you grind a freaking steak on those. Dang. Wow. Thick, thick. Oh, so that's why you keep on getting stuck in those washing machines. I see now. I see now. Nice little tail. I like it. I like it. Okay, nice, nice. I like your design. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. So what went into this entire design? I guess I'll start up closer. For the ab area. So
I need to know you.
my character is a colossal giant.
Oh, you're
And
big.
basically, a colossal goddess she's huge. And I'm not talking 16 feet.
Whoa.
Boomy was not born of gods.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I was not born of gods. I was actually not even born on this planet.
What?
So,
What?
to go into a little bit of lore of the design, um, so I started little baby from colossal giants. Colossal giants can grow almost to 200,000 feet tall or bigger.
Wow.
And
You're big. Well, big.
I'm big. And so currently, Boomy is still in her, when it comes to colossals, her teenage ages of
Oh,
colossal.
you're in your rebel stages.
Yeah, I'm still a teenager in colossal age. But
Big boy.
the wit into her abs is that colossals are like guardians of the outer worlds and basically things in it like time and things of that nature, and they're very strong, like can crush planets like pebbles type strong. And Boomy from a very young age was very tall. I was when I was 5 years old, I was 20 feet tall.
Wow. 5 years old?
So 5
Dang.
years old. I was
Makes
20
me
feet
feel
tall,
short.
and I grew bigger and bigger. And now my base form, I should say, my base height is 70,000 feet tall. So
Wow.
in many illustrations, my waist is under the sand because if I do lift my legs out, my head will go into the atmosphere.
Oh, I see. Well, I
Mhm.
appreciate you shrinking
Mm.
yourself to fit my stage because I just got this freaking stage. Do you know how much rent is here? I cannot afford you busting through my roof, okay?
I'm
Can't.
sorry. I'm sorry. I
No,
won't
no,
do it.
I thank you for, shrinking down to the size because it would be very difficult. So thank you, thank you.
Mm,
Okay, okay. What you showed off some like really interesting emotes a little bit ago about what your face can do. What else can your model do?
let's see. So I can change my outfit.
Oh, that's so cute. I love your design. I really like design. Like I love the hair. The hair is what I like the best.
Thank you. The Americans, or I guess what you guys call designer, from Gucci sent these
Oh.
to me as a gift.
Oh, Gucci. You have connection with
And
Gucci? Dang. Oh, dang.
we
These
give them a lot
these
of gold.
royalties.
We give them a lot of golden threads and
Ah.
rubies and jewels in exchange for clothing and other things.
I see, I see. Well, it makes sense, makes sense. Actually,
And
if you don't mind me going sidetrack just a second, just a little bit. I noticed something under your eye. It looks like kind of like a black like symbol.
mm,
I knowing you probably know exactly why someone has that and what it means. I've seen other people have all the time, but what does it
mm.
mean? Does it mean something specifically, or it just looks cool? Does it just look cool?
Uh, it's a symbol. Can you try and guess?
I need to see your cute face closer.
Closer?
Let me see. It looks okay. So it looks like closer. It looks like more. Well, someone really wants to get close to you. But I want to say it looks like someone with a hat. It looks like the two dots are eyes, and then it has a hat on.
Oh, I see. Well, it is actually the symbol of Ra.
Oh, okay.
And basically, the two dots are actually just moles on my face, but
Oh, oh, okay. Never mind. I thought those were eyeballs.
no,
Okay.
they're just two moles on my face
Oh.
in the same spot.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay. Huh.
and that's the
I would have
symbols of
never
Ra.
guessed. That's cool.
Mhm.
Which is a dash down, a dash to the side as a kind of a.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I did not know that. That's good. We got Sobek give us a hydrate redeem. Apparently he got really thirsty after seeing you so close. So we both need a drink, okay? So we both need a drink. Whenever we get redeems like this, we both have to do it.
We gotta drink.
Sheesh. Yep, both drink. Yeah, as someone who lives in the desert who drops grapes every now and then, I'm pretty sure you get thirsty sometimes, right?
We do, but we usually drink. We actually have plenty of water.
Oh.
As you know, we live near the Nile River,
Oh.
and we are very close to it. But we also drink milk.
That's so
But
sweet.
you want to know a fun Egyptian fact?
Oh, let's do it. I love it. Let's do another
Did you know
Egyptian fact. Well,
the
but first you have
reason?
to wait. First you have to say it like that one of those one videos. Did you know?
Oh, right. Did you know that Egyptians used to bathe themselves in milk? That's why we have such silky skin.
Huh. If milk was stupidly expensive right now in America, I probably would like to try that. But it's really expensive in America, so I can't do that. It sounds like fun. Actual facts are still weird. But no, that's still cool. That's still cool. That's cool though. Bathed in milk.
Mm.
I feel that would go to waste though, right? Because you had the.
We used to, and we still do, have plenty of cattle and goats, and we had a lot of animals. And so royals would have their own personal animals used for those things, such as providing personal milk as well as baths. But it wasn't. I don't want people to think that we just filled our bathtubs with entire things of milk.
It's kind
We'd
of how I do.
pour at least a so we'd fill it up with water and we pour a gallon of milk in to mix it in.
Oh, so it's mixed. So it's the cheaper way of doing it. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Maybe I can afford that. I'll try that. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have the smoothest of skin with your oil and milk. I'm gonna have such smooth skin, guys. You guys have no idea. So much smooth.
Oh yes, you'd have the beautiful skin. If you come to Egypt, it will definitely bask in the sun.
Oh, well, then if I'm being invited to Egypt by the Miss Pharaoh over here, then maybe I have to go. I'm just waiting for my passport to finally get it. Also, I want to mention, she can also probably suck the water out of the clouds. Is that true? Do you just like take, whenever you're thirsty, you just walk up to clouds?
Sorta.
Sorta.
I basically sometimes like when I'm a little shorter, at least cloud height, I should say. Sometimes I stick my face into the clouds and there's a little water there. And I just take a little sip.
Not too much, because then we'll have a drought in the desert, and we don't want that.
I only take it from at least 2 clouds.
Only 2 clouds. You know, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy now. Don't get greedy. Remember a gamer girl bathwater? Egyptian goddess milk water. There we go. Don't give money to Gucci. Just friggin' sell your your goddess milk water. That's perfect.
That is actually very smart. I will definitely inform my servants to write that down.
Hear that, guys? Hear that, guys? Hear, guys? Stay tuned for eBay. You guys be surprised. Be surprised. All right, cool. I love it. I love it. Awesome. All right. So, what else can your model do? Because we talked about how you can transform into your normal look to blend into America. What else can your model do? Can you like? I've seen you do like stuff like that. Oh.
I can give you the very lovey-dovey eyes.
Oh.
I can get very angry at you.
Oh, I didn't do it. I promise. Oh no. I promise. Do not throw scallops at me.
I can cry.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Oh, I can also stick out my tongue.
Very adorable. Very adorable. You have bad influence, step bro.
Let's see. I can also get very scared,
Oh.
shocked, disgusted.
Disgusted. No.
Oh,
When Sobek talks about gamer goddess bathwater. Definitely. Also, I saw your hands. Look at that. Can we like break the fourth wall and have human anime girl interaction?
Okay, come closer. We can...
I need you to come closer. Here, let me see. Hold on. Okay, right here. Let me see. Can we make history, guys? Can we make history? Boom,
Okay.
boom. Oh, hey, you're a lot bigger than me, but looks like I can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yay! I'm the closest I'll get to a anime girl, probably.
Oh my goodness.
I should get Keto in here. Step bro, Keto. I'm a great influence, definitely. Fourth wall can't be broken just yet. I was close. The best I can do is the best I can do.
We're close.
Definitely. Best I can do for now. Awesome. Cool. Anything else you want to show off?
Let's see. I can. I have a drawing pen.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, for your art streams, I like it.
I have a microphone.
Oh, so you have 3 mics now. Everyone will hear you the best.
It's definitely for hearing my melodies in the nighttime.
Oh, do you sing? miss?
I do sing.
Oh, well, you do have a nice voice, so I can definitely understand that.
Yeah.
Of course. Would you like to sing a little bit for us today?
I can a little bit.
Cool. Give me a 1 second. I'll need to find my pause this for a second. All right, music is off. Let's listen to the beautiful.
I will do my best.
Do your best. Go for it. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. I bet I see some party streamers and some lights in chat. some idle rave going on right now.
Lule moon princess, good night, sister mine. Rest now in moonlight's embrace. Bear of my lullaby, winds of the earth, through cloud and through sky and through space. Carry the peace and the coolness of night, and carry my sorrow in kind. Luna, your love so much more than you know. May troubles be far from your mind. And forgive me for being so blind.
Nice, very good job, very good job. A round of applause for our lovely goddess over here. Very good job. I love it, love it. Nice, nice. That's Celestia with Luna, right? From
Yes,
LP.
yes.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
It
Very
was
good job.
definitely one of my favorite songs
Good song, good
for a
song.
long time.
I like it, I like it. Good job, good job. Very, very
Thank you.
impressed, very impressed. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Very nice,
I
very nice.
do have something a little pokey in my pocket.
Oh, Pokey. Wait, what? What? Oh, that kind of Pokey. Oh, I was gonna say something else, but there's nothing. So yeah, Pokey, the spear. That's what we're talking about. Yes. Holy. Let's talk about that some more. That was cool. Wait, this is not Patreon. Hold on.
So this spear is called the Spear of Patience and Balance.
Oh.
So for those who do not know, I am the colossal goddess of peace and unity and balance. Whatever goes wrong in the universe, I basically have to balance it out. I have no bias towards anything. I'm not allowed to.
I see. Okay.
This spear is very, 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 very sharp.
Can I touch it?
No, you will hurt yourself.
Okay. maybe if you poke my finger, then I'll have to poke the other finger, or would I have to kiss my other finger?
You'll probably have to kiss your other finger.
Oh.
Because if you do poke the ends of this, well, poking the end of this wouldn't hurt you in a sense. It would, but it wouldn't. But basically, if you do get touched by the spear in any sort of way, it will bring your life to balance and peace with yourself.
That sounds dope, in my opinion. Yes.
But, like Wonder Woman, it will force you to tell the truth and admit things to yourself. And that can take a dark turn.
Nothing. I won't say something bad and controversial and embarrassing on stream. Never. It's not like there's all these clips of me saying things I really shouldn't be saying on stream. Totally not something you guys should look into my Twitch. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. So it's so big touch that he would just be horny on main.
He'd be horny.
It'd be horny on main. So people call you mommy is accurate in a sense. You are mommy. Are you a mummy? Mummy?
Am I a mummy?
Mummy.
I was a mummy, but I wasn't a mommy.
Whoa. Can you be a mommy?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. You explode instantly and never be horny again. No, I can't be horny again. I can't let that happen. I can't. I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much for me. I will not be able to touch it. I see the birthmarks. No. Alright, cool. Okay, awesome. Anything else? I do like the spear. Nice little fighting thing.
I can sweat.
Oh, that's what you were like when I first saw you. You were very nervous. You were very nervous.
Very nervous.
But look, it's all chill now. We're all good with laughing, we're having fun. Nothing too crazy.
I can look away from you. I can just go.
No, don't ignore me. That's like the worst thing a lady can do to a guy. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. No.
I'm sorry. I have to.
No. No, come back. Come back. I didn't mean to. It's not my fault. I tried so hard. I got so far. But in the end. Okay, we move on. Let's see. I see. Alright, cool. Okay, I like it. Nice. Your model's very expressive. I really like it. You can do a lot of things with it. And you seem like you have a lot of personality to it, which is one of the reasons why I actually got really attached to your model when I first saw you. When I first saw you, I really liked your design. Your design was actually really interesting to me. And then I like lurked in some of your chats and your streams before, and you seemed really fun and interesting. So that's why I invited you on my show. That's really cool.
so much.
Of
You're
course.
such a sweetie pie.
I try. But yeah, no, I that's why I think it's such really cool that you actually can, because I think that's the best thing about VTubers, okay? Because as someone who just loves VTubers, I have many friends who are VTubers. I love the idea that you can push your personality into a form that allows you to present yourself in front of crowds and like be able to entertain. I like that. That's why I love VTubers so much, because you can do that. You wear yourself on your sleeve, literally. You know, this is your personality, your likes and dislikes, and the things that you are really interested, literally front and center in front of people. And I love that. It's actually really cool.
Thank you. You flatter me.
That's why I'm here for, to flatter you. Flatter. They have a lot of interesting personalities and have a lot easier methods of expressing and showing their interests in manner. Yes, I definitely agree. I'm pretty sure everyone can tell when she's very in a loving mood, or when she's mad, or when she's scared. Me, you just have to look at my face and I'm like, or something like that. I don't know. I'd be very expressive. No, I try. Oh, well, the horns like. Well, not your horns, your ears went straight like that. They kind of look a little creepy. Wow, you're mad, very mad. I just had to be very expressive facially. In real life, you have to exaggerate sometimes for it to be enough. Yeah, I know. I have to exaggerate too much. My face hurts at the end of streams sometimes because I'm like trying to over exaggerate. You just have to press a button.
I have to press a button.
Pretty much. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you do need to have like the lighting showing on your face. Like you were saying that you had to take off something, just so your face can get really tracked very well. So I definitely know that there's a lot to go into it, very much.
I can tell you right now that my cheeks are hurting so much.
Speaking of smiling so much, smile.
I have like a thing. I can't stop smiling, or like for some reason like I smile a lot and I never even notice it sometimes. But it's weird. Like sometimes I could just be staring off into the distance and I'll have like a small smile on my face and I'm just like, wait a minute, what am I doing?
my family has always had a neutral frown. Like you can see the creases on my mouth right here. We have a natural frown, so whenever I'm not doing something, it looks like I'm frowning. So my family has always had that. So I try to smile often because it's more expressive.
Oh, you have like the cutest smile.
Oh, thank you.
You little cube of sugar.
Oh, whoa. Flattering me, the host. Wow. Oh, snap. Gotta be overly expressive. Certain things to track properly. Yes, I did hear that. Like depending on how you express stuff, like your tongue. If you need to make sure that you can actually, if you want to stick out your tongue, you actually have to really go out. You can't just be like this. You gotta go. Ugh.
Like if I like make my tongue go out just like a little bit past my lips, it just goes like. But then if I go like.
Yep. So yeah, overexpressive. So definitely makes sense. Cool. Awesome. Where were we? I got distracted. I
think.
Oh yeah, questions. I forgot. This is an interview show. I forgot. Okay, cool. All right. So this is one of my favorite questions to ask. Okay, because of all your design, all the cool things you can do, and all the things that you can show off, I want to know your personal favorite part of your design.
My favorite part of my design would definitely have to be the tassels.
Oh, I see.
Do
they mean something?
I've always liked wind chimes, and I was like, and as I was looking into Egyptian history, some of their hairstyles involved lots of jewelry, and I came across tassels that looked like wind chimes, and I was like, oh, I must have them. They're the must. As well as my character's ears. I think they're my favorite. I don't know, because I don't think you see many designs or animal ears that are teal or many other colors on the inside, as well as in the main part, like the yellow.
I like it a lot. It looks really cool. And I like how they move too. They track with your eyes.
Yeah.
I like it. It's really cool. Really cool. Cool. Nice. I always like asking that question because it usually is something that a lot of people don't notice right away, and not people like really see. Like I've had people say that a little tiny dot in their eye is their favorite part, which is really cool. The wiggles are very good. I like the wiggle. The wiggle is very good.
Another big one is definitely my eyebrows.
Oh, the ones right there. I like it. Very
Yeah.
nice face. I like your eyes. I like your eyes a lot too.
My
I like
eyes?
yep, your eyes. Your very nice eyes. Very nice. They blue. And also I do like the shadow behind the eyes too.
Oh, yes. My
Be
Earth
good, be good.
Papa did an amazing job on me.
Yes, they did a good job. They did a good job. They make sure
Mm.
you get the props. Got all the props.
Yes.
Cool. All right, now the very important part that everyone also has been waiting for, and that is your lore. Your lore backstory.
My favorite part.
Yeah, for someone who loves the history, you probably had a pretty good backstory for your character.
Yes. So,
Story
grab
time.
your popcorn, children,
Oh.
and whatever snacks you eat in nowadays time.
Do you have 4 hours?
Um,
Yeah, we can probably go on. Yeah, sure, why not? I have nothing else better to do.
So, long time ago, before Earth was even a thing, there was a species known as colossals. They were in charge of getting rid of things in universes and in space that didn't really hold any value of being there. For Pluto's next, by the way.
Oh yeah, like no, not Pluto.
Pluto's next. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You're one of my favorite Disney characters. Darn it.
And so our species wasn't that big. There were only 21 of us.
Oh.
So it all started with a woman.
Oh. Always
And
starts with a woman.
She came into light and she created a partner out of a star in a supernova. She was made in the image of a Nigerian woman.
Oh.
And the man was made into the image of an Egyptian man. And they both came together and loved and danced along the stars and had 19 sons.
Wow, they were busy. I guess talk about colossal. Wow, that'd be interesting to see though.
They both have been alive for trillions of years. They had
They
plenty
probably
of
get
time.
bored. Yeah, they probably get bored every now and then. You know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Out of the trillions of years they've been alive, they only made 19. There must have been some resting sometimes.
Unlike resting, there was a lot of creating and destroying. Speaking of creating, in this species, only females could create and destroy.
Oh.
Males would only destroy, while females could create planets, universes, and lives.
Oh.
But there was only one female, and that was the mother. And she was sad because she wanted a daughter. So bad. Because she loved her sons dearly, for they were all powerful in their own way and great. But she wanted a daughter. Wanted another woman around. And one day, one dark day in the stars, Boomy, I was born.
Hey, look at that. Yo. That's so cool.
I was born, and I was really tiny. So babies, colossal babies, are the size of Jupiter.
Oh. So
So
you're not
I was
you're
a bitty
big baby.
I was a really big baby. Chunky baby, too.
Nothing wrong. I like it.
And my mother loved me so much. She knew I was going to become the next queen of colossals. For a man to become the king of colossals, he must marry the female of the species. But no any problem. We were all related. And
Yeah, you've been to Alabama. That's not an issue. You're fine. You're
back
fine.
in that species, it wasn't really a thing of, like incest. It was just like you just marry a male and move on with it, have children, whatever. But the family, more of the sons, the eldest son, did not want to marry. He wanted the power for himself to be claimed as king and didn't really need a queen. But the only way to gain a certain power was to marry a female of the species. And so, from a young age, it was already being decided of who she was going to marry. All of the brothers were like, oh, I don't really want to marry her. I just kind of want to dilly-dally on my way. And the others were like, no, no, me. And so they would battle each other out day and night, showing their strength. Well, little baby me was just kind of just watching from a distance, like, what are they doing?
I'm pretty sure I have nothing to do with this outcome at all.
And one day, the eldest brother's like, why do we even need a queen? I should be ruler. You know, this and the third. And some of the brothers were like, yeah, I agree with you. So they formed an alliance together to try and take down their parents. And the queen was scared for her daughter because the eldest son wanted to get rid of Boomy because Boomy
Not Boomy.
or myself, sorry.
Yeah, speaking of third person right here.
But sometimes, like, at some point, I would become queen. Known fact, in my species, females were stronger than males. And so at some point, I would get stronger than my brothers. And my eldest brother didn't want that. He wanted all the power to himself. So he said, we must eliminate the baby so that we can keep the power.
Not Boomy
And
baby.
Mommy was like, no, you cannot do that. And the son was like, watch me. And so my father tried to defend my mother and me. Unfortunately, he did end up losing his life. And my brothers chased my mother down from galaxy to galaxy for over a long millions of years. Until finally, well, not millions, hundreds. And my mom was being cornered. She knew she couldn't run anymore.
How?
And so, the only place to send me was somewhere else away from her. And so, with her final last strength, she sent me off. Just light speed through the galaxies and space. And I landed on Earth. Unfortunately, I do not know what happened to my mother, whether she was killed or kept captive, but I'll figure out at some point. And so, the brothers, hearing that the baby was sent off, they were looking for me everywhere, non-stop for millions of years. And when I was found by the gods, Egyptian gods. And that's why I was raised in such a way, in outfits and this culture. And so I was raised, but they had a hard time, for I was a bit of an odd baby. I was big. I was as big as their pyramids. Like, just as a toddler.
The tongue came out.
And they didn't know how to raise a colossal. That we were more powerful than them. And more destructive. But since I was a female, I automatically knew what peace was, so I try not to bump my little butt into anything. And I was taught.
That's what happened to the nose. On the Sphinx, right?
Yes.
Your booty was too.
I now bumped into a couple.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see.
But my uncle, Seth, the god of destruction, taught me how to shrink. And that's where I learned how to shrink. I can only shrink to about 16 feet tall. That's as small as I can go. And so over time, I learned how to live of their ways. But I was still having a hard time controlling my abilities, because since there were no other colossals around me, it was kind of hard being taught by gods. But I did pick up some other powers of mine. Like, for example, if someone were to step into, at least I would say, an 1,000-mile radius of me, I would be able to speak their language as well as know every down-to-detail fact about that person.
Wait.
So I can learn all your secrets.
You don't know, you don't know all my secrets, right? Like, you know that I'm not actually wearing pants right now. I'm actually wearing shorts.
Anyway,
I know you check your search history. No, don't check my search history. No, not my Twitter bookmarks. I actually didn't know there's actually Twitter bookmarks. Actually, I should have known that. Never mind. I actually didn't know that. But
But
yeah.
yeah. And so I learned that ability, as well as many others, as sand manipulation as well.
Oh.
But I couldn't really control my temper at a certain point of my life. And one day, my step parent, which was Ra, and another deity that I shall not name because she's too beautiful and too important, I must keep her secret.
Must keep a secret. Not
They
Cleopatra, right?
got into an argument, and
Oh.
my uncle Osiris unfortunately got hurt by my uncle Set. And I got so angry that I grew so big that I almost cracked the earth open.
Oh man, don't do
And
that.
so, as a punishment, they sealed me away for 2 billion years.
Bad
Because
time
my
out.
power was too catastrophic for them to handle.
Makes
But
no
one
sense.
day I woke up. And you know what I was woke up by? Human beings!
Ah! I knew we shouldn't have checked that freaking tomb when it said don't do it.
Well, it was actually more of the cavemen
Oh.
human. This is
Sticky
when
humans.
time
New
was the
human.
mammoths were still around.
Ah, I see, I see.
And
But-
so I was woken up by them.
Oh,
I
it probably
started
was really
roaming.
boring for a good long time.
Oh, it was actually really fun. I got to ride on the back of a mammoth.
Oh.
Then I got to interact with those big crocodiles in the ocean and stuff.
Oh.
This also brings up my brother Sobek.
Sobek.
Sobek, before I was sealed away, knew me as a grown. We grew up together. Unfortunately, things happened with him. He basically got booted. And for me, I got booted too, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were too sus. You had to leave. Too sus.
No, we did some dangerous things, I should say.
Oh.
And we had to go our separate ways for a long period of time until many years later, we reunited with each other.
Oh, nice.
Him being a big old lunk.
Lonk. Oh,
being a
right.
brute
A
sometimes.
brute. Whoa, snap.
Sometimes.
Oh, he
But
that.
I still loved him either way.
Ah, nice, nice, nice. Makes
This
sense.
goes into the thing about the washing machine and Step Bro and me getting stuck places. As you
Oh.
know, I can grow big and I can grow small. But if I were, well, in those moments when I do say I want to be city height, I would be around city height. And sometimes I would get myself stuck between mountains. Or big gaping holes I would like stick myself into to see around and I couldn't get out, and so I would have Sobek help me. But all you'd see is like half of a woman like on another side of a mountain and her bum, large, ginormous, behind on the other side.
Wow. I think I've
And
seen that
so
in a
I would
hentai
have
before.
Sobek- and I would have Sobek push me out.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. A little help.
Push me out or like destroy the mountain.
Yeah. Totally. I can see that. Okay, cool. Right, nice. This is a good thought out story. I think it's pretty good. I do have a couple questions, if you don't mind me asking. A couple questions. One, how was your mom backed into a corner? There's the galaxies.
So basically, since they create planets and galaxies, they know each and every last one that's ever been created. So they checked each and every last one for years on years.
Centuries.
And since colossals are very knowledgeable and have a lot of high senses, it didn't take them long to search galaxy to galaxy. And many colossals didn't really know how to shrink, so you could be seen hiding behind a planet or two.
That's crazy.
And
That's
so
crazy.
you would be chased, as well as colossals can sense one another only.
Oh. So
Colossals are the only ones to be able to sense each other.
Okay.
when they're around.
So why has your brothers found you yet?
Think about my brothers. Brothers will still be very dumb. And the reason is, for a long period of time, I couldn't activate my full colossal abilities.
Mhm.
Colossals, usually grown adult colossals, have their powers unactivated at all times due to
Oh.
them being able to control everything.
Mhm.
While myself, I kind of turn it on and off, but I don't really pay attention to when I turn it on and off. And so they'll probably get like a quick wave of my power of the direction it came from, but they don't know exactly where it came from.
Mhm.
Because they probably won't get another wave for a year or two.
Okay, I see, I see, I see. Okay, makes sense,
Hmm.
makes sense. Okay, were you thrown like a football when your mom chucked you across the galaxies?
It was more of
Like a
like,
basketball, maybe?
imagine you're a baby and your mother creates this bubble around you.
And
And
then
like,
chuck you like a football.
basically.
Alright, cool. That's my mind. This is what goes around my mind. Literally grab the baby, reached back, and just chucked you across the
It's
galaxies.
like a dodgeball throw. Where you like have a specific target of where you want to throw.
Okay, okay, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, now biggest question.
Mm,
You said that when you were a baby, you were as big
mm,
as Jupiter.
mm.
And you didn't learn how to shrink till you met Set.
Mm.
So when you crashed into Earth, did you cause the extinction of dinosaurs? Because like Jupiter's bigger than Earth, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So basically, when my mom put me in that bubble, she knew she wanted to send me to Earth, but she knew I was too big. And that's where I mentioned the bubble. The bubble
Oh,
shrinked me down a lot to about asteroid size.
okay. And then you destroyed the dinosaurs.
That wasn't me.
I know.
That was
Seemed a little
not me.
sus. A little sus. That's what I'm saying. Also,
But
why Earth specifically? Of all the different
well,
galaxies, okay, so we're gonna put on our tin hats for a second.
mm,
But if there's many galaxies, there must be other like live creatures, right? Other places, like
yes, there were. So the reason she sent me to Earth was because Egyptian gods were already there. Her
mm.
husband was Egyptian based,
Oh.
and her husband was the one who created Earth and created the Egyptian gods. And so that's where
Oh.
they entrusted the most, and they knew more about and who was there.
Mm-hmm.
And she also knew other powerful beings were on there. And
Mm-hmm.
so she knew that they would take the best of care of me.
Humans are pretty cool. I
Hmm.
see. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. I like it. Cool. Well, I like that. That was really good. Very thought out. Very good. Are you going to add to it as time goes on, like how you got from being pushed out by your big brother, stuck somewhere, to VTubing and streaming?
There is more
Oh.
that I have.
Oh.
So, waddling along, strolling across the earth as history goes by, I meet a panda.
What?
I meet a panda.
Panda. Okay. Did not see that coming.
So, since I'm very big, it's very easy for me to travel along Earth very well. It only takes me less than, I'd say, a couple steps to get to certain continents.
Wow. Don't you think people will see you?
Huh?
Do you think
Oh,
people
I
will see?
travel underground. Or I'll travel through the sea. And one thing about humans, like, at a certain point of time when I did meet her, they didn't have much technological advances.
I
They
still
were
think that they
still
would be like, "Oh my god, look at how thick that lady is," and they'll like as you walk by, and they'll maybe make some kind of documentation, you know?
they have made documentation of me. Well, they look a little funny.
Yeah, I would imagine so. It's like that
Um,
one movie of like the dude stole my car, and like the guy's looking up, and the kid's like, "I want to ride that one," and the dad goes, "Me too, son." And I was like, that's why I feel like it's going to happen.
it's since I do have a tendency to fall asleep a lot of places, from time to time, I would have certain vines or fungi grow onto me. So it's basically a camouflage. So it would mostly grow on my butt. And so it just looked like two big old hills. So like if I
Oh.
did bend over to swim in the ocean, you just see this floating island
Oh,
of
wow.
vines and
The,
moss.
the Booty
And so that's why
Island. That.
so that's why it was hard to see me. I would be
Ah,
underwater most of the time, looking
I
at the
see.
fishies while I'm walking.
Oh, giant, two giant mounds, pretty much.
No, I did have some humans sail their tiny little boats towards me.
Oh, do
And
they swim between the gaps?
no, they climbed onto my cheek, but they kept asking questions of like, why is this jiggling?
Why so jiggly? Why are these
And
boobas?
I did almost accidentally cause a tsunami because they have this thing of sticking flags into grounds when they're claiming a place, and they stick the flag on my butt and feel
Ah!
like a tack, and so I immediately sat up.
Wow. They're like, I claim this booty in the name of Europe. I forget which one it is.
They tried to claim me. When I sat up, I didn't
Dawn.
shrink. I didn't.
They're
They're
dead now.
not dead. I saved them from drowning, but like they all like got washed away, and so they were like kind of passed out, almost like internally drowning. So I had to pick them up and like put them on another island, and then go somewhere. Oh, there we go.
I was gonna be like,
But yeah, and so they didn't see me, but they just remember things were shaking and moving and then falling in the water.
They forgot about the booty. How could you forget a booty
Yeah.
that? How could you forget that kind of
And
booty?
I met this nice panda.
After you shrunk
But
down.
yes, after I shrunk. I was walking through this bamboo forest, but it didn't look like pandas I've seen before.
Hmm.
It had a human-looking face, and she had a human-looking body, but she had features of a bear, a panda bear, and her name was Boo. Boo
Boo?
Bear.
Boo Bear?
Her name was Boo Bear, and she was so sweet, and her little panda cubs treated me to a lot of things.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yes, and as we created our friendship, we grew an alliance between Egypt and the panda people.
I thought you were gonna say something completely different.
And so, as she introduces me to a new friend, which was this dragon.
A dragon? You met a dragon?
Mm.
Oh, wow.
She was so beautiful. Her hair is as white as snow. She was a snow dragon. Her name was
Oh.
Valentina Gise.
Oh.
Yes, and she was very, very wise. Very wise. And very funny and goofy.
Wise and goofy. I
And-
love it.
Yes, and so we formed a bond between the dragon people. And sometimes she would let me ride on her back in dragon form.
Cool. Just don't get big after that. She will have a hard time carrying you.
And so as time passes, we're coming to the newer ages,
Mm.
where technology is booming, and I come across this pink Oni AI.
Oh, a pink
And she
Oni
was
AI.
very cool and goofy and
Ooh.
fun to hang out with.
Oh,
Her name was Saki.
Saki.
But you don't spell it with an S-A-K-I. Since she was a robot, you spelled it S-4-K-I.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I thought that was really cool. And she was really definitely the, like, all of them were like big sisters, but like she's like the big sister like that you would hang out with all the
Yeah,
time.
the cool
randomly
one,
just
right?
being there.
Like, yo.
Like, yeah, and so we all grew together and learned so many things, formed alliances. When wars would go on between our people, we would come and help, and all those type of things. And I got to meet lots of new friends. And then
Nice.
I was introduced to the thing called the Vtuber.
Google tube.
The Vtuber. And it was so cool. I could find literally anything on there.
Yeah, you can. Watch out though. Watch out though. You can find
I read
anything on there.
a lot of thing about cats. I don't know what humans thing are with cats. Even my own people had a thing with cats.
Yeah, we have a lot of
And
cats. My cat right now is sleeping.
and so I ran across this thing called streamer.
Oh.
And I was like, that looks so cool. I can tell my adventures to all the humans on this planet and the history of their world and where I came from. But it's a
Then you
little.
learned about a thing called trolls.
Oh, the flashbacks are kicking in.
Like, I will learn about this streaming you call. I was like, oh, really? Watch out, watch out. This, you also will learn about trolls.
The trolls. I remember trolls from back in the older days. They were kind of ugly looking, but
Yeah, they're
they
not
were
the coolest people. They're also
the
not that
trolls
cool
now.
on chats either.
Oh yeah, they're even uglier.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
But like, yeah. And then I ran into this platform with a bluebird
Oh,
called the tweeter, the Twitter.
it's not that cool. Just letting you know, it's kind of.
And
It's
then
owned by a
I'm
new person. They're not doing a good job with it.
and then I'm scrolling and I'm finding cool people and I'm finding very interesting things that
Yeah.
humans like to do uh, that are very terrifying. But other than that, it's pretty cool. And that's how I came to be.
Mm, I like it. I like it. I see. I see. And then you learned about the other platform called the Twitch.
Oh
Twitch.
yeah, the Twitch, where the pool girls reside, the gamer boys glide, and all the in between.
Yes. I do all the gliding. I do more falling than gliding, but I still do the gliding. Let's forget the
with the
hub of
corn,
corn. The hub of corn.
the
Ah,
hub of corn. I've seen things.
dude, I've seen things too. Watch out. Like to
Yeah.
tell you the truth, watch out for some of the rules on the internet too. Because stay away from the 34. Don't want to go
The
through.
34.
Don't
I was warned about that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still
Watch out.
thinking the 34 till this day.
Yeah, watch out because you're going to be on the 34. Everyone's on the 34.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh.
Let's just say that there's going to be a lot of interesting side plots that will happen in your lore if it gets onto 34.
Oh, speaking of,
Oh,
there
what?
was one part I did miss. Sobek did bring it up earlier. At a point, I did have a husband.
Whoa, snap. You must for all the trillion, like billions of years, you must have found someone to like be with.
I've only fell in love really. I fell in love multiple times, but I've only married once.
I pass.
So, a long time ago, probably back when you, your grandparents, your great grandparents weren't even a thought, well, how do I put this? A man came along. And
Brown.
he was an Egyptian man.
Oh.
He was very noble and wise. For his years, I should say. He was human. I've never fallen in love with a human before, so this was a first. And we married. And we danced and we sang and we ate together and we went on so many things called dates. We went on dates together.
They're pretty cool.
And it was fun. But one day, I wanted to throw a celebration for our anniversary together. And everyone of Egypt was invited. But before the celebration had happened, I couldn't find my husband anywhere. And it was really weird because he never really missed out on celebrations, especially about us. And around the time, he was acting a bit suspicious. And so I went out to look for him. Maybe he forgot what time he was supposed to meet there, or maybe he was picking something up, or his wardrobe was still being decorated. And as I'm roaming through the city, I tend to hear a noise. And it was an odd noise, but I didn't pay no mind until it happened again.
Mm.
And it was the sound of a woman
Oh.
and my husband.
Oh, snap.
And so
Oh.
I used my powers to peek into the home to see what was happening. And they were doing reproducing things.
What? What?
And instead of stopping them, I let them continue. And I went back to my palace.
You like this? Mm.
And I sat on the throne. I canceled the party. And I sat on my throne in the dark, waiting for him to come home. I let him spend all the time he needed with her. And so when he came home, he was like, "Oh, my darling, my love, my evergreen, why are you upset?" And I gave him the most terrifying stare. I was so angry, I could barely control my height abilities. I was growing rapidly, and I was walking towards him. I was practically breaking the ground as I walked towards him, and he was terrified. He was begging for mercy. And at that point, I didn't really have any mercy in me left at that moment, but at the same time, I knew my status as a person, and I couldn't let my anger get to me. So, I forgave him at a price.
Cut off his junk.
Ripped them off.
Ouch! Ouch! I was gonna say, I think that's the thing that they actually did in Egypt or something. I don't remember. But
I
yeah.
ripped and I fed them to the alligator. And there are gods that are willing to, regenerate those body parts for them.
Oh.
But I made it very clear that if anyone was to regenerate his thing, you're next.
Oh, snap.
And no god, every god refused to give him back his manhood. Every god. And so I was like, you can have any woman you want, but I gave you a life worth living, love for years, and you betrayed me. And so I'll make sure you never have a love life, and that you never have children that have to live in your disgusting shadow. And so now you will forever either live lonely or live sexless.
Sounds like the worst. Worst of the two.
Yeah. I had
Wow.
to be nice.
How could anyone like give up amazing like situation like that? That's crazy.
Well,
People would
yeah.
kill to be in that person's shoes.
Well, some
Wow.
humans want more than they can handle.
Mm. Weird. People
And
weird.
he wanted more, which was odd because he literally had everything.
I know, right? Like, what the frig? Like, if it was me, I would be like, holy frig, I'm set for life. Multiple lives, I would say. Jeez. Dang.
Oh, I also
Dang.
do have a child.
you
But
have
it's
a
an adopted child.
adopted child. Ah.
Yes. His name is Starlight.
Aw, Starlight. I like the name.
Yes, I adopted them.
I'm saying.
And I raised them.
Oh, nice.
I did not want my child to to pass, I should say. So I gave my child a drop of my blood.
Immortal.
And so now he can live for long periods of time.
Long.
And when his time comes up, I just give him another drop.
Oh, nice. But only if he wants to. What if one day he's like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. These humans are despicable. I don't want to be here.
I'm gonna get really sad, but at the
Aw.
same time, I must have no bias and I must respect their wishes. Although I will be sad for a long, long time.
Very sad. Oh, you will have, but you can make more kids. You can have another kid.
But no one's like my baby.
Oh, not your
Mommy
boy.
love you.
Not my boy, baby.
My baby boy.
Oh, such a mother. You are a mommy. You are a mommy. These humans, they're too stinky and they keep getting stinkier. How dare they become the stinky of the stinkers. Such a stinker.
I know. Have you seen the food prices?
Dude, I'm freaking trying to buy eggs, and it's like $20 here. Freaking.
No,
Like,
no.
I'm one of the humans. I'm not that stinky though. I will say that I'm not that stinky. I take multiple showers, at least a
Well,
couple throughout the week, at least. Um, but yeah, no, freaking eggs. Why?
oh yeah, some 50. I remember back then they were barely $5.
They're
And
barely
now
like
they're
a
up
couple
to
dollars.
$15,
Freaking
$20.
ah!
It was terrible.
It
That's
is
why
still terrible.
I recommend humans, you start your own farm and keep your own chickens.
I would, but in my place they don't allow farm animals. I barely
Oh.
get by with my cat, and he just
Oh.
eats all my food.
Oh,
Supposed to
yeah.
make food.
Chickens can be very loud, very needy, and poke your eye out.
I'm guessing you have examples of that.
Oh, yeah. I have plenty of chickens at my palace just running around like dogs. And they tend to just hop on anything, and if something looks shiny to them or of interest, they just peck at you.
Sounds like a-holes. A-hole of the
Very
animal
much.
kingdom. Very much.
Very much.
Too cool. I see. Well, that's interesting. Good story. Very good. I like it how it went. Sorry that you got pretty much cheated on. Almost
That's
feel
okay.
sorry for the guy, but also like, how the frick do you give up something like that? I know. Like greedy people. People are greedy. I don't understand.
Mhm.
But anyway, at least you have a child who's freaking amazing, and you have some great friends. And now that you're here on the Twitch and the Twitters, it looks like you have some more people who love to worship and like appreciate you, which is great.
Oh, yeah. I love my followers very much. I love them dearly. And I honestly wish them the best, as well as my friends. I hope to watch them grow more and become more of an amazing person than they already are.
Mhm. Yes, always watch out for them. Be the mommy of mummies.
Yes,
Be the
the
ultimate
mummy
moms.
of mummies.
Be the mummy. Do it.
Mm.
And then don't worry, I don't feel bad for that part. I've been cheated on before. It's not a fun thing. I wasn't able to take away her female herd. Kinda hard. It's kind of hard to do that. I just left, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just die alone then, and then go in my corner and cry, and then I realize that I have chicken nuggets in the freezer, so then I feel better again. So it's usually good and bad days, you know, and you gotta balance, right? Balance. You know all about balance, you know, like terrible things happen, like you cheated on, but then you have ice cream in the refrigerator, so it's all good. It's balance them.
Ice cream in the refrigerator.
Well, freezer, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know that there's a difference. You've been around longer than I have. You know the difference.
Sometimes, my short-term memory kicks in very hard, and I forget my name.
How do you forget your name? Your name is
The
Boomy. Cool.
Boomit.
Boomit.
You can call me Boomy.
I don't call you Boomy. Because I'm having a really hard time trying to remember your name. I apologize. Do you remember my name?
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, cool. Awesome. It helps with as rich, right? Just saying. They were trying. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm really terrible with the names. There's actually a really awesome person who actually joined my chat not that long ago, who keeps on messing up with their names, like Moke, Moke. And I feel terrible because I think they got tired of me messing up the name and they left. I feel so sad. I just suck at memorizing and pronouncing names. But anyway, it's all good. But yeah, I would take your short-term memory any day if I was able to pronounce flawlessly of any name that comes into my chat.
If the only word I wish to know is Worcestershire sauce.
Western,
Whatever it is.
it's whatever it is sauce. That's what it's called. It's whatever it is. It's whatever it's called sauce. I would take it just so that I could help think less. Exactly. We all want to think less. Exactly. That's why we're streamers. Is because we want to think less. It's like
Nothing happened in this brain.
no brain,
Mine.
no brain, no nothing, nothing. No, what brain cell left? That's it. That's it.
Nope.
Washing machine sauce. Yes, it's washing machine sauce.
Washing machine sauce.
Yes, washing machine sauce. Cat, what are you doing? Stop.
Hi,
Stop.
kitty.
Cat's being a butt. Looking at things. Stop it. Look at me like I don't pay attention to him enough. How dare? How dare? Alright,
I
cool.
think it's time for costume change.
Oh, nice. I love that. Again, I love that outfit a lot. I really like that outfit.
Thank you.
It's really good. So we'll keep around with that outfit. It's a good outfit.
Mm.
Very adorable, very cute. What question are we on? Oh yeah, we did a lore. Okay, so I want to go into a controversial topic really quick.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be controversial. Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so controversial question. What's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
Hellfire.
Hellfire! Oh my god, is it growing that bad? Oh my god.
It's hellfire mixed with like awesome sauce.
Hellfire awesome
There
sauce. It
are
sounds like a
good
VTuber community.
and bad things going on, from things like people you thought you knew turning out to be horrible people to new VTubers coming out with amazing designs and personalities.
Yes.
So it's definitely a 50-50 thing for me, honestly.
Mhm.
The community right now is growing rapidly, like any community would, especially with new VTubers coming out of the woodwork and new companies and new agencies, and it's definitely an exciting moment. I remember back when the VTuber boom happened,
Oh.
when VTubers were like coming out of the woodwork, like left and right, every day new VTuber. Nowadays, the boom has slowed down just a bit, but not too much. And it's just honestly exciting, really.
Mhm.
But there's definitely some things that needs to be worked on. I should say, as streamers, we should hold ourselves accountable for our actions as well as things we say and make sure that what we advertise in our community is true and not false because our fans definitely look up to us in some sort of way. And so I definitely feel like a little bit more accountability is needed in the community when it comes to certain things. But other than that, not much really bad wise.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. I feel like most communities have that bad eggs. So that's kind of what it is with the VTuber communities. But yeah, I do think that some of the bigger influencers, they are influencers for a reason. What you say and what you do will have influence on the people that like to follow you.
Yeah.
So you need to stay like accountable for a lot of the things that you say because you can't go back on it because a lot of people will think you're disingenuous when it comes to this kind of stuff. So that's why right off the bat I tell people I'm a weeb because I don't want people to think that I'm anything less. Let's try to do that right off the bat. But also I don't also like I feel like so here's how I will ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question that I had to deal with a another VTuber I've been really good friends with. But so love her to death, freaking amazing person. But one issue I had was that there was a one time, and you can tell me if I'm terrible for this, okay? You can tell me I'm terrible for this. But I was on Twitter. I like supporting people. I just like supporting people. I just like to do that. So sometimes when I see someone post something, I kind of ignore anything they say. I just like it just because I want to support that person. But then the person taught me that I shouldn't do that all the time because there might be a chance that I might like something that might be very controversial, and they might look at me as someone who agrees with that because I liked it. They might be like, hey, you shouldn't have liked that person's comment because that person said they really hate, like, they love pineapple on pizza. Let's say that. They love pineapple pizza. And I don't like pineapple pizza, but I like that comment. So now I'm telling people I like pineapple on pizza, which I do not. Do you think just because I'm trying to support that person, I'm bad? I'm in the wrong? Or should I listen to what she said and actually pay attention to the things I like, even if it's someone I like to support and like help out? I should still read and understand what they're posting before I like it?
It really depends, honestly.
Mhm.
If you generally like, I definitely say pay attention, I should say sometimes, because sometimes I do it too. Like sometimes I just like posts just because a person I know posted it, and I'm not really
Right,
gonna read it that much.
right.
Um, and sometimes, I'll go back into my likes and be like, oh, I shouldn't have liked that.
Oh.
Sometimes I don't agree with it. Those mistakes happen, and it doesn't make you a bad person for it. It's just, you didn't read it, and you're just supporting just to be supporting.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes if you know all that person post is like memes and stuff like that are harmless or funny jokes or just relatable things for them, sure, go ahead, like away. It doesn't really matter. But if you know that that person has a tendency to bring up like controversial topics or definitely express their opinion, I should say. If they express their opinion a lot on things, definitely take a moment to stop and read just for a second. Like it could be like a quick skim of like the first couple of sentences and be like, okay, this is what they're talking about. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you might have to actually like pause a couple minutes out of your day and read it, like to be like, oh, I see. But other times you can either just skim it and keep it moving, or depending on if you how much you know the person and what they usually post as content.
Makes
That's
sense.
that's how it is for me. I can't say it's the same for everybody. I stop and read, like if it's a long sentence, or if in the first sentence they're like, "Hey, can you read this?" Okay, I might stop and read. But if it's like a meme or something, or a joke, or it's them saying, "Oh, I just burned my toast, haha, funny," like I'll
Haha.
I'll just like randomly like it.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. I see your point. I see your point. Do you think people should be judged based off of something like that, or do you think it's an okay excuse? Like, what if it was a really bad thing and you saw someone like it? Should you get mad at the person who liked it? And if they said that they only liked it because they want to support the person, not what they are saying, do you think they should be criticized for it?
Oh, that's a very interesting one.
Mhm.
It really depends on the circumstances. Okay, say if that person did a bad take on something and
Like
you like
liking
that post.
pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, for example, if you liking pineapple on pizza, or that person is like posting about getting mad that someone like that they knew like pineapple pizza and they're just ranting about like how they hate like that they like pineapple pizza so much,
Wow.
and you like the post, it's gonna be questionable on me. I'm like, oh, why did they like the post? But me personally, I just kind of go to those people and I'm just like, hey, I
Hey.
just wonder why you like the post. Like, I'm not gonna like instantly get mad at you because, like I said, I'm human and we're all human. Well, I'm a god, but
Well, I'm
but
goddess. I'm way above all you other people. But in this case, I'm acting like a human.
but like we do make mistakes where sometimes we just skim past what people are talking about. Now, generally, I should say when it comes to like people's opinions and comments on certain things, especially like controversial posts, definitely pay attention before you like it.
Mm.
But if it's like a simple harmless comment and you just like it, it's no big deal. But if it's definitely something that can be harmful or controversial and look very bad on your own like record, and how people see you, definitely wouldn't like it, or just take a moment to actually like read and take time for it. And I honestly understand where you're coming from. We're like wanting to support that person because, as their friend or a mutual of theirs, you made a priority to support them. But sometimes it goes back to what I said about accountability. Like, you definitely have to hold that person accountable for what they said. They could be your friend or someone that's really close to you, but at the same time, friends can also have bad takes on things. And so you just have to hold that person accountable and, agree to disagree sometimes. And that's honestly okay. That's not a bad thing at all whatsoever. Now,
Mm.
if they are generally just dog shitting somebody or being a-holes, I definitely recommend dropping them as a friend.
Yeah, I can see
But
that.
yeah, but if generally like they don't mean no harm with their comments or memes or stuff like that, and they're not offensive, don't even worry about it. But definitely sometimes do take time to like at least skim the first couple of sentences just to see what they're talking about.
True, true. I agree. I agree. 100%. 100%. it depends on the situation. If you know someone who's not normally into that, ask them about it. Talk to them. Communicate with the person. If that person doesn't like, if you know that person doesn't like pineapple on pizza, and he likes someone who said they like pineapple on pizza, you might be like, hey, why did you like someone who likes pineapple pizza? And they're like, oh, sorry, I just like that person because this guy's a small time streamer, and I want their posts to get more viral so people can talk to him some more, stuff like that. But yeah, I agree, 100%, 100% agree with you. So Stella, I think I remember your name, Stella. Stella?
Stella?
Yeah, Stella. Kinda. I think this is more the fact that you need to sometimes consider what your own standpoint is before you like what other people say. Staying stuck on one thing or a few people can tend to be unhealthy, even make you lose your own identity. You need to be accountable for your own likes and actions. You don't have to hate the person for it though. True. Yep, agree.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, I like it. Good. Nice. Well, we're going over time. I just realized, so I apologize. Yeah, I apologize. We've been like, to tell you the truth, I've been enjoying this conversation. This has been it's been a really great time. I've been really enjoying it. I don't mind going on a little bit longer. I don't know how late it is for you, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty late for you. So I do appreciate you doing this for me. If you like, we can go through just a couple more questions.
That's fine.
Cool.
A little bit of time left.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much. Taking up the goddess of balance and perfection and amazingness and adorableness. I imagine your time is very valuable, so I will try and get through this as quickly as possible. But yeah. I mean, hey, if it's fun, keep it moving. Definitely come back if you want. Oh yeah, no, like I don't know about you, but I would love to play more games with you. Maybe play the Among Us, and we both can be sus. We can both be sus.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
I would love to. You have a really fun personality. I would love to play more games with you.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. So next question, we'll go into some fun ones. Oh Lord, what? You saying us together too much is gonna be too much for you? Too much for you? Nah. I think we're perfect. I think that'd be great, and not gonna be too much sus at all. No sus. I will say that I'm a psychology major, so I might fool you a little bit. That's where the tricko in the name goes into place.
I suck at lying, but I'm good at doing my job.
Well, then good. I would imagine you'd be a great crew member. It's great to get. Tsunami coming. Sus. All the sus. Tsunami. I feel like it should be a word.
Susnami.
Sounds
like salami.
It does sound salami. And I'm hungry. Frick, I'm hungry now. Shoot. Okay, well, now we have to end this soon so I can eat food. Okay. So, you said you've been streaming for about a few years now, but you only been streaming on Twitch for a couple months, right? Now, what have you noticed any changes from when you first started streaming compared to now?
Woo. Okay. When I first started streaming, honestly, I was nervous all the time. Like, all the time. Because it kind of felt like you were putting on a performance on stage. And honestly, it's like, yeah, putting on a performance on stage, and honestly, any random person could just walk in and, like, watch you. And I was also nervous because I was afraid that, like, I wouldn't be entertaining the people. There's so many people who do entertaining for a living, what could differentiate me from them? What would make people just stop and watch me? And that was definitely a scary thing for me, because I just didn't want to fail at what I was trying to do. And so I really tried my best. And luckily, for a starter, a lot of people from my community in reality, came to watch my stream for the first time. And it was definitely an inspiring thing. And I just kept going. Another thing I also say that changed is definitely the atmosphere. I should say. The atmosphere of streaming, when you first start, you're trying to think of content all the time. Like, you're constantly on yourself on how to be better as a streamer. But then, now that I'm more into streaming, I'm just laid back. I stream whenever I want. I don't even schedule sometimes. I'm just like, man, you know what? I'll I'll stream on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll just stream whenever I find
I'll
time.
stream whenever.
Hey, go for it.
After my debut, you know, I definitely am trying to get back more into the stream. Ooh,
Oh,
English.
English, don't trust me, it's
Back
difficult.
into the swing of streaming on a schedule. Definitely gonna take some getting used to, but it's getting really fun, I should say.
Nice,
Learning
nice.
more every day.
Go for it. Keep on having fun. Keep on having fun. I like it. I like it.
Hmm.
All right. So, if you could be isekai to any world, video game or anime, what would you want to be in?
OMG. Okay, I have like a couple.
Do it.
I have at least three. I have Kill la Kill.
Oh,
I love that
you want the
anime.
clothing to snap on you?
Yes. Little Witch Academia.
That's a cool one. I like that one.
Oh, I love trigger animations and
Ooh,
like
true,
they
true.
Chef Kiss, all their animes are really good, and each world I would want to be put into because it's so fun
Even
and you learn so
Cyberpunk?
much. So, oh yeah, I love
Oh,
Cyberpunk.
really? I
Um,
want to see a Cyberpunk version of your model now.
oh my God, maybe I
Mm.
might come. I won't snitch.
Oh, so snap or snap. I'll love to see it.
Um, Another world I should say is called, oh my goodness, Seraph of the End. Very underrated
Oh,
anime.
I know that one.
Oh, like those three animes I just named are definitely some of my favorite underrated animes by far. And
Oh,
and Children of the Whales.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's on Netflix. You will cry your eyes out. And
Oh.
it's so cool and rare. Like
Oh.
if I had to think of like a rare story, the rarest story I've ever heard of would definitely have to be of Children of the Whales. It's on
Mm.
Netflix. It's amazing. And like it's gonna like there's no season 2, which I'm mad about, but
Ugh.
like I'm keeping up with the manga and everything is like so cool.
Nice, 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 nice.
Um but definitely Seraph of the End. Oh my god, yes.
Yes, I agree. That's a good
But
one
I
too.
would go for all the wrong reasons.
You know what? Knowing you, yeah, you would. You would totally.
I
You would
would.
totally.
Have you seen the leader of the people fighting the vampires? He's so hot.
I know, go for it. You know, I
Yeah,
have some
like
personal opinions for some of the ladies. I understand, definitely,
oh the
definitely.
ladies. Oh my god! And then the vampires literally like. I actually might watch Seraph of the End once I'm
You
done with
should.
the
You should. You
interview
should.
for
You should
like the
definitely
100th time. But like,
do it.
I don't know. Like everybody on there is just like, please give me a chance. I'll be useful.
I'll be useful. Let me do it. No,
But
I agree. Agree.
yeah, in Children of the Whales, it's basically like an anime like about these people who live on this giant mud island, and like they're sailing across a sea of sand. Like there's no
Oh,
ocean; it's a sea of sand, like all
oh,
sand.
crazy.
And like these people on here have powers and stuff, but for some reason they only live to at least the age of 20, like in their late 20s or early 20s before
Mm.
they die. And so there are certain people on there too who don't have powers as well, who live to be the elders, who live to carry on and, you know, like control the society. And something's fishy going on. They don't
Mm.
understand, why are people dying so early? Why don't we see any more people? Why are there just random islands floating around everywhere and we somehow find like human things there? And just things like of that nature. And I think that's what makes the story really rare. It's because like a lot of these concepts are never touched in anime and I'm like, yes.
Yes.
So I definitely recommend Children of the Whales. Also, if you have a sensitive heart, please do not get attached to any character.
Ooh, trust me.
Don't get attached.
I watched Kamen I Kill. I definitely will not be attached to any character
Oh
at all.
my god. Akane
Um,
got killed.
yeah.
That's what tears in my eyes. I couldn't get attached to nobody.
Me neither. Me neither. There's some really cool characters too.
Oh yeah. I love Esther. It's
Mm.
cool.
Clan Ad was prepared for me well. Yes, true, true. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yeah, that's the Whales anime you're talking about, which I will check out after this stream. But Yeah, you should play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 because that actually sounds a lot similar to the premise of Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Mm, it's
Well,
really,
cool.
really cool.
It's really cool. It's really cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, okay.
Um,
Now, we talked about this a little bit, but let's get into more detail. What's your favorite video game or video game franchise? Oh, yeah.
Halo.
You know what? I had a feeling. But yes, I agree.
Halo, and I would say Street Fighters.
Ooh, dude, cool. New Street
The
Fighter is coming
reason,
out. Street Fighter 6.
yeah. Oh, and Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's good.
Definitely a lot of battle games. But Halo's definitely all the way up there. And I would say I've been following the story since day one.
Oh.
And all the twists and turns and meeting new characters. And I really liked, I don't remember which Halo this was, but you came from like, you would jump perspectives of two different teams in Halo. And they would battle in two different areas. And it was the cover was like, it was Chief, Master Chief, and then it was another person.
The ODST guy, right?
I think so.
I want to see
but,
that as Halo 5.
I think so, but that was my favorite game because we
Wow.
hopped from different teams to see like and how they came together into this big battle, and I was like, this is so cool. It's like my childhood teams being brought together.
I could be wrong, but also I think they did that kind of like that too in Halo 2 where you played as the Covenant and the Spartans, right?
I think so. I think so. But yeah, it was definitely cool for me to see the teams come together and the story develop. I still have a strong hate for Cortana.
Because she got crazy,
Hate for that girl. Oh my, for some reason, I don't know why younger me thought that Master Chief could get with her.
Hey, AI! This happens when a regular human falls in love with an AI, pretty much.
And I was like, always had a crush on Master Chief, and I
Didn't
never
know what
even
he
saw
looks
his
like.
face.
Wow, you just like that stoicness, the tough guy.
I was like, oh my god, Master Chief, please come save me.
Come save me, please. Be my knight in shining armor, or
Please.
green armor, in this case.
I'll be your Cortana.
I'll be your Cortana. That's adorable. I love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, split stories, like how it's kind of like GTA when you like switch between the 3 different characters every now and then. It's kind of like that. I can see that. Oh, Devil May Cry 4, where you switch between Dante and the kid. Stuff like that. Other games do that. Sorry, I'm a huge video game nut, so video games is like my jam. So I know all about that. Cool. Octopath Traveler, also Octopath Traveler. You can go jump between different of the 8 people.
I love Castlevania.
Castlevania is good. It's really good. There's actually rumors of a remaster or a new one coming out.
I want to play it. I know my dad used to play Castlevania, and when I showed him the show.
You should play a game. You should play a game called Bloodstained Symphony of the Night. It is the spiritual successor of the Castlevania series.
Oh? We're definitely gonna have to check it out then.
Do it. Stream it. Have fun with it. Do it.
I will.
Do it.
Do it.
That's like 8. Yeah. Do it. I saw an ad for a hentai romance novel of a Castlevania game. Just now? Do I have hentai ads going on?
Hentai ads? Hello? What's going on?
Okay. I've had some very sussy guests on my show. I know. Again, at the freaking couch and all that stuff. But I feel like I should have hentai ads.
Hentai ads? I didn't even know. Twitch barely lets you swim in a bikini on a pool.
On the stream, yes. Wow. A hentai romance novel of a Castlevania game. Oh, wait. I do actually know that game. It's not hentai, though. Is it hentai?
Is it hentai? Definitely gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, no, wait, what? What?
Eh?
What? What'd you say? What'd you say about you want to check out this game? It wasn't fully nude, but it had plied sex, though.
Oh, so no hentai.
No hentai.
No hentai.
Then I don't care too much about it. Okay, so if you could collab with anyone, any other VTuber, no matter how big or small, who would you like to collab with?
Oh, everybody.
Everybody. You want to collab with every single person.
I would definitely definitely want to collab with two twin tails,
Oh,
Fox plushie. Definitely my best friends whenever they debut.
do it, do it.
Or no, even now, I still want to collab with them. My future VTuber brothers.
Oh,
I will not mention because it's a secret.
oh.
But I and Shy Lily. Iron Mouse would be cool too.
Mm-hmm.
But just honestly, anybody of any size. I don't. The thing is, I have a small social battery, so like I don't collab as often. But when I do want to collab, at this point, I'm just like, you get a collab, we will collab, everybody's collabing.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down for that. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. All right, cool, cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. I would love to see your brothers get their models, and you know what? They can come on my show as well. I'd be more than happy to come on my
I
show.
will definitely introduce them to you
Do
whenever
it.
they debut.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. That'd be cool. There was one person you mentioned that I wanted. Oh, Twin Tail. There was a slight, very slight chance they were going to be a guest on my show.
Really?
Yeah, they were one of the first ones when I first did this, they were one of the first ones that I asked, and they did respond, but then they ghosted.
Ah, I see.
There was a chance I was going to actually have them on my show, but then they got too big, I think.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to have someone like really big as Twin Tails come on here. I would love to see your Twitch skyrocket even more, and
That'd be
people can
sweet.
notice your amazing talent and your amazing show.
I'm blushing. I just want I just want to like interview every VTuber out there. Like, because I love talking to people. I just love getting people's opinions on things. I love just talking to people about different things. Like the VTuber thing is just like an excuse to get really hot like anime models on my show. Because they're really nice to look at. Just saying. But also they're real people behind these models, and I just like to get to know them and then know their story. And some of them became my best of friends. Like, I've had some of the most coolest people become my best of friends just because I did this show. So yes, I would love to interview every single VTuber out there, no matter how big or small. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to interview people like very big, but really I just want to just talk to people. I just like talking. I'm a talking social butterfly until I turn off the camera, then I pass out and go to my bed.
Oh, same. I'm gonna pass out.
I'm gonna eat some food first. Maybe play some Dead by Daylight and then go pass out.
Yes. Good routine.
Dead by Daylight. But now you got a both kind and big with booty. Boomy, yes. Yes. I got kinds of big. You know, I just knowing you and like knowing that I can maybe collab with you one day, that makes me the happiest.
It makes me the happy too.
Oh, good. Smart Tricko, hot anime girls, worth it. Always worth it. Just come on. When you do these top tier shows, this is totally top tier shows. You ask the best of the best. In my case, I ask every single person I can get my hands on. Pretty much.
Yes.
And it's great times. Okay, so near the end of the questions, one, what would you like to accomplish in your streaming goals in the future?
Oh, I definitely want to make more friends, but I definitely want to get more out there, telling my history facts and getting to know more people. I actually kind of wanted to do a VTuber game show at some point.
Oh. I would love to join. I'm not a VTuber, but I would love to join.
I would love to have you.
I'll do my best.
Have a lot of a lot of things, definitely a lot of obstacles, riddles, and there will be a prize at the end for the winner.
A prize? Oh snap! You should do the spin the wheel thing.
Yes.
I can send you the website if you want to use the one I use.
Gimme.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, I even send it to you right now in Discord.
Thank you.
Of course. So last question of the night. Are you ready You ready for the
I
last question?
so ready.
It's already with your rolling of the tongues. Rolling of the tongues.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a hard one though. Are you? This is gonna be the most important question of your entire life, of your 5 billion years.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any advice for those who might want to get into streaming or VTubing?
Honestly, take the jump and do it. Do you There's going to be moments where you're going to be scared too, honestly, and that's okay. That's okay to be scared of doing it. You're going to be scared of doing anything new. But if you don't take the leap, you're going to regret it later on and you're going to wish you started. And so I just recommend take the leap and just do it. You're definitely going to find some enjoyment, some new friends, some new things to do, just so many things. And honestly, it's definitely worth it. Another thing I would say is that take your time. Don't rush it. You're not going to become the biggest streamer like the first day, as much as we wish that could happen. You're not going to become, the biggest streamer first day. Every streamer works up to where they are. And so you got to work hard, enjoy yourself, expand yourself, do whatever you can. And if you are trying to come into the VTubing or just general streaming uh, society, I should say, then definitely advertise yourself. From a big friend of mine who's definitely big on advertising, advertise yourself app to app, wherever you can, and just spread yourself wide so that people know to flock your way.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh, and
Agreed.
have fun.
Yeah.
Have lots of fun.
Do
If
it.
you shouldn't do something that you don't enjoy.
Yes. Agreed. 100%. There's a lot of people like to jump on games that are just popular and just play them just for the sake of being popular. All I say is don't, like, if your game that you really enjoy you're playing is popular, then cool, go for it. But I would say that you shouldn't jump on things just because they're popular. Play games that you have fun with. You will find your community. And I feel like growing slowly is 10 times better than growing really fast. So I've met
Yeah.
so many VTubers, beautiful, lovely people who grew way too fast, way too quickly. Like they grew. They bought like a really nice model. They debuted like a month ago, and they got already in a partnership, and then they collapsed, and they get so
Hmm.
depressed from all the attention, all the other stuff, and I see them sell that model later, and it makes me so depressed when I see that. So yeah,
Mm.
just start, have fun, enjoy yourself, and then if you like it, keep going, have fun with it.
Yeah, of course. Definitely highly recommend.
Definitely highly recommend. It's been a great time, definitely. And speaking of great times, this has been a great time. I had a great time with you. It was fun.
Yes,
Your
it
chat
has.
is very very nice and very very kind and very accepting. Very good. Very good. Very good. Thank you guys all so much for joining in. I really do appreciate it. Where can people find you, the lovely Bubby?
Boomy.
Boomy. I'm so sorry. I'll get your name down. I promise.
They can find me on Twitch as Tiuma Boomy. Tiuma Boomit is spelled the same way. TYUMA BUMIT. Just together, all together. You can also find me on the Twitter, the Bird app, at Tiuma_Boomit, and I should be the first Egyptian you see.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I like it. I like it. Cool. So go give this lovely lady a follow. Definitely go check her out. She is amazing, adorable, and very knowledgeable. So definitely go give her a shout out. If you guys want to see new VTubers each and every week, I interview new VTubers usually every single Sunday. So come by. We have another really awesome person on Sunday. So if you want to meet someone new, definitely come by and say hi. Until then, do you have anyone you would like to raid?
Have anyone to what?
Do you have a raiding person? Do you want me to raid someone?
Oh, let's see who we could raid. Du-du-du-du-du. Let's go.
Let's
See
go.
which one of my friends is alive and well.
Live and well and showing their existence to the world.
Um,
Oh no.
yeah, okay, so my friend, Lady Valorant.
Send me the name and I will find
Okay,
them.
give me 1 second as I go retrieve her.
Do it.
Really quickly.
Well, again, thank you guys all so much for joining in. You guys are freaking amazing. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. It's great to meet you guys. Thank you so much for just communicating with us and keeping us chatty and loving our conversations. A lot of you guys stayed for the full length of the stream, and I think you guys are the best, the VIP. Thank you guys all so much for following, subscribing, and just being freaking awesome people. Do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the show. It was fun, very educational. No problem. I'm talkative, but this was very interesting and fun. Good to hear.
Sent and done.
Cool. Yum. I wonder if she plays Valorant. Cool. Let's go send her some lovin's. I hope you guys all take care. We will see you guys next time. Boomit. I hope you don't get annoyed by me messing up your name. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Just lie. Stay on Discord. Don't leave yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well then, you guys all take it easy, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Give some lovin's to the Valorant lady. Okay. Bye everyone. Bye. Bye.